4 quarters. Maybe slight advantage for Pike Valley. We heard Coach Melby mention in the pregame show that, yeah, Pike Valley has a lot of guys. It lets that many players, 34, maybe 35 with the addition of a new player, hopefully, if he gets cleared by the doctor. You get young guys that get to develop in the JV system. You don't have to throw freshmen and sophomores, a lot of them out there, during varsity action. You kind of let them take their lumps, shall we say, when it counts less. How about that?
Yeah.
And then that is a huge boost to a program. Yeah. St. John's, 14. That doesn't leave you a lot of options.
No.
Doesn't let you practice real efficiently. So we'll see what Pike Valley can do tonight, offensively and defensively with a full squad, shall we say.
Exactly.
St. John's looking like they will receive the opening kickoff. They're going to move left to right, which is east to west. I love how the field sits here.
Right,
Here in Scandia.
Not looking in the sun tonight.
No, we are not, but I tell you what, the offense, as they look into it, will be, at least if they're on the near hash mark. Now, you go to the near hash mark to the far side of the field, and you're in shape. But you go near sideline, which is the Pike Valley sideline, to that first hash mark, and, well, you're in the sun right there.
Yep.
So we'll see if Pike Valley can even their season record, trying to get back to 1-1. And also, like Coach Melby mentioned, if the Panthers are thinking, or even remotely thinking PTL championship, it's got to be starting here tonight, because Pike Valley can't necessarily win the PTL.
Yeah.
But they can sure not win it. How about that? At this point here tonight. So we'll see what the Panthers can come up with. Back deep for St. John's going Travis Schroeder, 5'11", 170-pound senior, and Brent Emerson, 6'1", 165 senior. Brent will be playing quarterback for the Blue Jays tonight as well. And it is a very potent offense that St. John's will be able to put onto the field. Kicker for the Pike Valley Panthers tonight, Josh Krause, all 6'3", 295 of him, and that is a big boy to get a lot of weight going right into that ball. And Josh, when he connects, this ball will end up somewhere in the back of that pickup that is outside of the end zone, I think.
I'm glad I didn't park down there.
Krause has it teed up at his own 30, approaches the ball, and we are underway. End-over-end kick. It will take down to Emerson. A reverse. He gives it off the left side, and with blockers in front, there goes the up man, Travis Schroeder, still breaking tackles, and finally tackled just shy of the 30 at about the 27-yard line by the kicker, Josh Krause. So that time it was Travis Schroeder breaking a couple tackles, and the St. John's offense will come to the line of scrimmage. And we mentioned their quarterback, Brent Emerson, 6'1", 165, multi-year starter, very good athlete just overall. Can throw it on the run, can do a lot of different things. He's got a guard and an end on each side, split backs in the backfield. Emerson under center will turn, and a little counter play right up the gut, hit just past the line of scrimmage as Mahan makes first contact with the running back. That was Josh Westling who took that carry. Mahan makes the stop. It's a gain of 3 for Westling, and it will be second down and about 7 yards to go. I apologize, Nick. I didn't get all my names put in.
That's quite all right. I'll just kind of go with the flow here.
We will go as we can. Second down, 7 yards to go from their own 32-yard line. Give it this time left side. That is Schroeder as he barrels off the left side. We'll pick up a couple, and that is it. Gavin Colson in on the stop for Pike Valley. Also off the bottom of the pile over there was Dylan Cross. Dylan, the defensive end, on the far side. That is a gain of 2, third down and 5 yards to go. And here's a good opportunity for the Pike Valley defense to make an early stand and maybe try to get the ball away from the St. John's offense. They will come territory. Just underway here, just a minute 10 gone by in the first quarter. Split backs in the backfield that end on each side. Emerson goes under center. Long count. Now we'll give it left side, right side. Now cutting up the field and lunging for the first down is the running back. That is Westling. Josh Westling stretches out, got 6 on 3rd and 5, and it's going to be a first down. That time, actually, maybe saving the touchdown might have been Derek Barrett, the safety, who got just enough of the ankle. Otherwise, that was a nice little weave through the middle of the field.
He could have been gone.
And Mr. Westling could be still running. Just shy of the midfield stripe, opening drive for St. John's. Split backs in the backfield. Counter play. Now a pass. Emerson sets up, throws it deep. Man is there, but it is well over his intended receiver. Out there deep was Zach Loy, another very fine athlete, 6'2", 182. He had Derek Barrett in tow. Derek was beat by a step, but the first pass falls incomplete. And Nick, that is something that if Pike Valley can keep St. John's in that passing game, which can be explosive, you keep that passing game in check, you got yourself a whale of a chance. Incomplete pass brings up 2nd and 10, just shy of the midfield stripe. 10:18 is where the clock sits in the first quarter. Sweep play, right side, coming downhill. St. John's has blockers. It's Wesley, and he is out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He was popped out there by Ethan Mahan, but not before a gain of 15 yards on the play. But a penalty flag is going to bring it back. A block in the back on St. John's is going to move this one back. The penalty flag sits at the Pike Valley 29. So of the interesting things there, you actually will get a penalty against St. John's, but from where the play was before, they'll actually gain a yard.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's funny how that works.
Yeah.
10 yards from the spot of the foul, which was 11 yards downfield. So
yeah. So they gained a yard. Well,
net 1 yard, replay the down.
Yep.
We are tied up at 0 early on here in this one. A 2nd down upcoming for St. John's. They have an end on each side. That is Loy and Greif. Emerson will go under center. Split backs behind him. Toss play left side. Westling has it. Has blockers. Turns upfield. Still down the sideline before he's finally popped out. He has got a 1st down carry as they will mark him shy of the 26-yard line. But that will be a gain of 13 yards on the play for Josh Westling. Finally, Ethan Mann was over there to track him down and knock him out of bounds, but they're just a simple sweep play in 8-man football. Boy, that's about as basic as you get.
Yeah.
10:03 to play here, first quarter. Now St. John's on the doorstep and knocking. 1st and 10 from the Pike Valley 26. Left side, Schroeder cutting back up the middle of the field. Barrett misses a tackle. 1st down yardage inside the 10 as finally the safety, that was Lane Coster, makes the tackle, but not before a rumbling, stumbling. Let's call that, 17 yards on that carry, right up the gut. Josh Krause is going to get a breather. Excuse me, that's Tyler Jensen coming off to get a breather. So 1st and 10, they're going to mark it actually right at the Pike Valley 11 for St. John's. They're knocking on the doorstep, opening possession. And Westling trying to bounce outside. He will score for St. John's. Josh Westling from 11 yards out gives us our first score of the game. And it comes at 9:41 of the first quarter. 11-yard run by Josh Westling. Conversion upcoming.
We can definitely see who the threat is here tonight on St. John's side of things.
Yeah, Josh Westling, a couple nice carries, 33 yards in total on that drive. Now direct snap out of the shotgun. Schroeder will take it left side, and he barrels in for the conversion run. So our score at 9:41 in the first quarter. St. John's 8, Pike Valley nothing. The Panthers' first possession coming up next.
Republic Service of Belleville is a proud sports booster here on KR92. They would like to wish the best of luck to all Republic County Buffaloes and Pike Valley Panthers during their fall sports and activities. Be sure to fill up your tank and schedule your service appointment for your vehicles. Also, check out their full line of Dixon riding mowers. That's at Republic Service, Highway 36 in Belleville.
Clyde Auto Parts, your local Napa store in downtown Clyde, is proud to support all the area athletes during their fall sports and activities. Reggie reminds you that as the temperature drops, you want to make sure your vehicle is in top working order. Stock up on all your vehicle needs at great Napa prices at Clyde Auto Parts, downtown Clyde. Saying good luck to all the area athletes this fall sports season. It's Clyde Auto Parts in Clyde.
Back here in Scandia, Eric Allgood and Nick Lewandowski with you on KR92. 9:41 to play. First quarter, St. John's Beloit tipped in 8. Pike Valley nothing here early going. St. John's takes their very first possession, goes from their 27 all the way down, punches it in. Josh Westling with an 11-yard touchdown run to cap off the drive. So Pike Valley will get their first crack at it here. St. John's approaches it. Zach Loy will do the kicking. End over end, nice and high, and he drives it through the back of the end zone. And that one almost ends up in the grill over there.
That's right, yeah, it would have been right on the Barbie.
In fact, it cleared the Suburban over there. Took a pretty good hop, so Pike Valley will take over 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. The sophomore quarterback, Lane Coster, will go under center.
We do have to remind listeners that this is a shorter football field than what they're used to.
Oh, yes, and you know, that's why I didn't get a full drive length, because you're looking at 53 yards on the first drive, but start on the 27.
Yep.
It's going to take me at least this game to get back into 8-man mode.
Yep.
And then
back to
we'll go back to 11 next week.
Yeah.
I formation. Derek Barrett dots the I for Pike Valley. Coster under center. He will turn, give it to Barrett right up the gut. Derek puts his head down. We'll get about 3 or 4 before he is pushed back by just about 5 of the Blue Jay defenders. He got out to the 20-yard line, is where Barrett is there, and now a Panther is down. Tyler Tebow is on the ground back at the original line of scrimmage. Josh Krause is going to come onto the field, and Coach Don Melby out to take a look at Tyler Tebow. With 9:25 left here in this first quarter. So while Coach Melby takes to Mr. Tebow, we will step aside and be back with more right after this.
Frenchie's High Yield of Cuba is a proud sports booster on KR92. They say best of luck, Republic County Buffaloes, Pike Valley Panthers, Concordia Panthers, Clifton Clyde Eagles, and all area schools. Contact Gary Gerardo of Frenchie's High Yield for all of your crop consulting needs. 785-729-3628. Gary and Jackie sincerely wish all area schools the best of luck in your 2008 fall sports and activities.
The place to be before or after the next big game is Tags in Scandia. Their evening specials are great for family or friends. And for your next get-together, ask about Tags Catering Service. Perfect for graduations, birthdays, weddings, or rehearsal dinners. Their party platters make great tailgating snacks, too. Whether you're gearing up or just relaxing after another win, Tags is the place to be. Tags in downtown Scandia, a proud sports booster here on KR92.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent John Bannister on Highway 36 in Belleville can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent John Bannister can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent John Bannister will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent John Bannister, Highway 36 in Belleville, a proud sports booster here on KR92.
Back here in Scandia, Tyler Tebow getting a little help off to the sideline. They were taking a look at his right knee, and Tyler is senior, playing guard, 225 pounds, another one of those big guys. So Josh Krause, you actually gained weight when Josh comes on the field.
Yeah.
But, Tyler, that's is going to be a tough injury. We'll see if he can make it back here tonight. Barrett's first carry went for 5 yards, so it's 2nd and 5 for Pike Valley, and Barrett will give it again right up the gut. He's got a first down carry. He is across the 25 and out to the 26-yard line, where he is wrapped up there by Garrett Grief, 6 foot 155 junior for St. John's. A gain of 6. And a first down for Pike Valley. And again, like we said, Nick, this is not a fancy offense that Pike Valley runs, but boy, when it's working, it's 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
That's right. Yeah.
Now they will split out one man. That is Travis Huber. The end. He goes to the far sideline. I formation behind Lane Coster, the sophomore quarterback. And give it to Barrett. He tries the middle once again, hits a wall and gets stood up, maybe pushed back. He might have gotten 1 or 2 on the play. First guy there was Monty Sawfield, a 5'11", 224-pound senior for St. John's. Let's call it the gain of 2, 2nd and 8 upcoming for Pike Valley. Panthers break the huddle. They'll send Huber out wide to the right again. The end on the near side is Tim Peterson. Mahan and Barrett dot the I formation. Coster goes under center. He will turn. Toss play. Barrett cuts it up right away, puts his head down, crosses the 30. Penalty flag comes down. And if it stands, it's a gain of 2, but I'm thinking it's not. And we're going to be moving back on account of a penalty. How about a hold on Pike Valley? Somebody had a bear hug. That was the signal there from the officials. Coach Melby wondering who was it, what happened, and the official said, he just hugged him, Coach.
Yeah,
just a little love out
just
there.
Wanted to welcome him to Scandia,
I guess. So we're going to move the ball back to the 20-yard line, where it will still be second down and about 16 yards to go. 8-0, St. John's leading Pike Valley as we are just under 8 minutes to play. Barrett going in motion to the left side. Give it to Mahan, the fullback. He goes up the gut, and he will get near the original line of scrimmage, but not quite. He gained about 4 that time. Sawfield and Grief in on the stop for St. John's. It will be a gain of 5. And third down and 11 yards to go. And there I say, Nick, we're about to see for the first time tonight, Lane Coster. Saw him in warm-ups for a sophomore. He's got a pretty nice touch, pretty nice spiral on the ball. We'll see if the Panthers decide to take to the air here. Going to send Dylan Cross and Travis Huber, Cross on the right side, Titan Huber up in a split. Coster will drop back, looking for a pass over the middle. It is over everybody's head. Barrett was there, kind of. Coster missed that one by a bit, and it will bring up 4th and 11 and a punting situation for Pike Valley. So just like that, I build Coster up, and throws a good ball, and that one missed never far out there. Yep. But he did nice. It was very nice. But better to miss that one long and over everybody's head than to miss short and get an interception. Who knows what happens then? So Coster will line up in punt formation, takes the snap, nice kick. It turns over. It will come down to Schroeder at the 24. Eludes one man, has the wall up the far sideline, cuts back. He's across midfield into Pike Valley territory and into the 30-yard line and down at the 28. That is a net for Pike Valley on that punt of 4 yards on what was about a 34-yard punt. Yeah, very nice. That was a great punt by Coster, but it kind of goes for naught. Pike Valley is going to take a timeout. 6:58 to play, first quarter. St. John's 8, Pike Valley nothing. St. John's with good field position when we come back.
For good food that makes good sense, stop by Mr. Good Sense Subs and Pasta, Highway 81 in Belleville. Open from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. 7 days a week. You'll love the variety you'll find on the menu. No time to sit and eat? Phone in or fax in your order and they'll have it ready for you. We also deliver and cater. That's at Mr. Good Sense Subs and Pasta, Highway 81 in Belleville. Wishing the Republic County Buffaloes and Pike Valley Panthers the best of luck during their fall sports season. Reliable Auto, Highway 36 in Belleville says good luck to the Republic County Buffaloes during their fall sports season. And they remind you to stop by for all of your vehicle repairs from minor to major. They have a transmission flush machine. Needing a new exhaust? Reliable Auto has the equipment for custom-made exhaust to meet your needs. Plus, they also do front end and four-wheel alignments. So stop in today. That's Reliable Auto, Highway 36 in Belleville.
Back here in Scandia, St. John's with the ball. Do have a scoring update from Belleville. Beloit up on the hometown Buffaloes, 14-0 in the early going there. We knew it would be tough. St. John's Beloit has the ball. They want a sweep play to Josh Westling. Has blockers in front of him. Bounces outside. Cross, trying to knock him out inside the 20, and they will mark him out at the 17-yard line, very close to first down yardage, and Dylan Cross just barely got enough to knock him out of bounds. He wasn't out by much. And we will call that, that's going to be very close. They're going to come down for St. John's. So a gain of 10 on first down, and Westling has begun to pile up the yards, 5 for 43.
That's right, and their fourth first down.
Split backs behind Emerson, the quarterback. Under center he goes, and end on each side. Counter play. Schroeder hit the backfield, bounces off that. Dylan Cross wraps him up, but it is inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line, and a gain of 5 yards that time. Nick, one thing that I see early on here, Pike Valley, while they have the size advantage, St. John's making those gaps noticeable. It's not necessarily just a push back, but there's some good gaps that St. John's has found.
Yep.
Second down, about 6 yards to go for the first for St. John's from the Pike Valley 14. Little counter sweep. Westland goes outside, was hit at the line, and Tim Peterson tracks him down after a gain of 1. A good inside outflow that time by Tim Peterson. The senior has had a little trouble in his career with his back, but talking with Coach Melby before the game, back seems to be fine. So Tim is a full go, and that is a short gain of maybe a half yard. So third down and 5 yards to go. This obviously 2-down territory for St. John's, but well, you got to get the stop on third before you can worry about fourth if you're Pike Valley. Emerson will go under center, has Loy to the near side on the tight end, split backs behind him. He will turn, give it right side. Westling has first down, powers inside down to the 5-yard line. Derek Barrett on the bottom of the pile. Dylan Cross was there as well. That will be a gain of 9 yards, and will bring up first and goal from just a shade outside the 5-yard line. And Josh Westland having quite the whale of a ball game so far.
7 carries for 53 yards.
Westling and Schroeder split in the backfield. Emerson, the quarterback, he goes under center. Will turn, give it to Schroeder. Cuts nicely upfield, and he will waltz into the end zone. That was a designed play to go outside to the left, but right off the snap, as soon as he got the handoff, Schroeder cutting back right up the middle. Travis Schroeder goes in from 5 yards out at 5:25 left here in this first quarter. So Schroeder gets his first of the game, and the conversion attempt upcoming. Again, split backs. Emerson now actually kind of a single wing formation, if you will. Westling going right side, puts his head down and is denied the end zone. Ethan Mahan coming up to make that stop, but it does leave it. St. John's Beloit Tipton 14, Pike Valley nothing. 5:26 to play in the first quarter.
During this exciting fall sports season, everyone at C.A. Picard, Highway 36 in Belleville, would like to take this opportunity to wish all students the best of luck in all of your athletics and your activities. They hope you get a chance to come on out and support these fine young people. Best of luck, Republic County Buffaloes, Pike Valley Panthers, and all area schools. From your friends, C.A. Picard, Highway 36 in Belleville, always a proud sports booster on KR 92. As enthusiastic supporters of the youth of our area, all of us at Scott Specialties Incorporated of Belleville extend this message of good luck in the fall sports season. We are pleased to support Republic County and Pike Valley school events throughout the year. Sports events provide our youth with skills that will serve them well in life. To compete is to take part, to strive for a goal, to build confidence, skills, and fitness. Scott Specialties wishes all area youth success in both academic and athletic endeavors.
Back here at Pike Valley High School, Scandia, Kansas, 8-man football from the Pike Trail League. St. John's Beloit Tipton 14, Pike Valley nothing. 5:26 to play here in this first quarter. A 5-yard Travis Schroeder touchdown run, conversion failed. Leaves us with a score of 14-0. Now the Pike Valley Panthers, Nick, got to get something here on offense. You can't let this one get away from you. Zach Lloyd, great kick. Barrett will take it 6 yards deep in the end zone, and that is an automatic touchback. So Pike Valley going to have it 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. And perhaps, well, I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Coach Mel, right now, has always loved the depth of the power running game. And we have a timeout taken by St. John's. So we will step aside as well. 5:26 to play, first quarter. St. John's 14, Pike Valley nothing.
At the Citizens National Bank, we know how hard the area students work at their fall sports and activities, and we wish the Republic County Buffaloes and the Pike Valley Panthers the best of luck. We are proud of them and their accomplishments. We, too, are working hard. We are working hard to keep our commitment to the people we serve. Your business is our reward. That's the Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
A proud supporter of the Pike Valley Panthers and all the area teams this season is the Swedish American State Bank in Cortland. For all your banking needs, just stop in and visit with the friendly staff at the Swedish American State Bank and see the services they have to offer. Or check them out on the web at www.swedishamericanbank.com. Proudly supporting our area youth in all their athletics and activities, it's the Swedish American State Bank in Cortland. Member FDIC.
Back here to Pike Valley High School, Panthers with the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 15. Derek Barrett gets it off the right side and goes basically for one. Travis Schroeder there for the stop. He just scored the touchdown a moment ago for the offense. Now making a nice stop there on defense as Schroeder tried the right side, but to no avail. A gain of 1, 2nd and 9. And Nick, like we said, this is something Pike Valley needs to get one, at least be able to move the ball and try to get something positive going.
Exactly.
Don't want to get out of this one early. They are going to spread things out just a little bit now. In fact, 2 receivers to each side. Coster with 3 linemen in front of him. 4 rushing. Quick pass by Coster. Batted and incomplete. Nearly intercepted. And, boy, that is the risk you run if you are Pike Valley. If you spread out 2 receivers to each side, Nick, you and I are kind of used to that with Republicana, but, boy, with 8 man, suddenly now you only have 3 down linemen. Well, St. John's rushes 4 with 3 to block, and, well, they got the pass knocked down, and incomplete brings up 3rd and 9. Tim Peterson, Derek Barrett going to split again to the left side. Ethan Mahan goes in the backfield in the fullback spot. Coster will go under center. And it's going to be a free 5 back against Pike Valley as both Travis Huber and Ethan Mahan took off 1 count too soon. So instead of 3rd and 9, how about we call it 3rd and 14 upcoming? Another thing Pike Valley.
Exactly. Yeah, they work better in spurts. You know, the 3 to 4 yards here and there.
Again, split backs. Mahan will get it, try to cut back, fall on the ground, but I think Ethan may have fallen right back on top of it. He did. He got out to the 12 and maybe gained 1. There again was Josh Westling for St. John. So Josh Westling, Travis Schroeder, they have done the brunt of everything. Doing everything on off double duty. So Pike Valley will have to punt it away from deep inside their own territory. The ball is marked at the 13. Coster will take it from the 5, get a nice high kick again. It will land at the Pike Valley 35. And Schroeder will take it at the 38. He's got a wall at the sideline. He is going to go. 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Travis Schroeder, as he takes that one 42 yards to pay dirt. The punt return for touchdown, that is another thing that is so very interesting about 8 man is how many times just a couple of blocks can spring a guy, and Travis Schroeder scores for the 2nd time, this time on a punt return. 42 yards here in this first quarter. So conversion upcoming, and Mr. Schroeder, that's pretty good. Now St. John's lining up for 2. Split backs, that's Westling and Schroeder in the backfield. Emerson, play action, wants to roll. Pass is complete. Zach Loy has it in the corner of the end zone, and the conversion is good. 3:53 left, first quarter. Pike Valley nothing, St. John's Beloit Tipton 22. We're back for the ensuing kickoff after this.
Vision Source Belleville, Dr. Michael J. Kiefer joins with other area businesses in support of our healthcare industry and healthcare projects, which provides convenient and affordable medical care for the people of this area. Dr. Kiefer also shares in the belief of quality and excellence in eye care and eyewear for his patients. In addition, Dr. Kiefer's frame line includes frame and lenses for one low cost and contact lens packages for every budget. Call Dr. Michael J. Kiefer for details at 527-2965 or toll free 1-800-691-2063. Dr. Michael J. Kiefer, Vision Source Belleville, wishing all area schools the very best in their athletic and academic endeavors.
On the road again, another exciting school year full of traveling to activities. From football to forensics and everything in between, Budrow Muffler Automotive and Tow would like to show our support for all area schools, sports, and activities. We're family owned and operated, and we know how important it is to our customers to offer excellent service at a fair price. Taking care of all your automotive needs, plus 24-hour wrecker and roadside assistance. We're here when you need us at Budrow Muffler Automotive and Tow, South Highway 81, Concordia.
C&W Farm Supply in Cortland has a garden tractor that handles the work of an entire grounds maintenance crew. It's the new GT8 garden tractor from New Holland, and it does a lot more than mow. You can lift, till, sweep, haul, move snow, and more. GT8 tractors feature a spacious open platform, a high back seat, plenty of legroom, and cruise control. Visit C&W Farm Supply in Cortland for a test drive. C&W Farm Supply, saying good luck to all the area athletes in your fall sports and activities.
Technology gaff there. We missed the kickoff on the call, but that's okay.
Things happen.
Zach Lloyd pounds it again through the end zone. Pike Valley will take over 1st and 10 from their own 15, now trailing 22-0 here with 3:53 left first quarter. Nick, if they needed one last possession, now they really need it now. I formation. Give it to Barrett right up the gut. He'll get 3, maybe 4 yards on the play. Who makes the tackle? How about Travis Schroeder? Yeah. Travis Schroeder, Josh Westling, call their name on any play, and that's St. John's, they probably made it. Yeah. That's kind of how it has been all night long for St. John's. 22-0, they lead it.
You'd think they'd wear out eventually, wouldn't you?
Well, you'd think. We'll call that a gain of 4 as they mark it out at the 19. Give it again to Barrett. He has a little room this time. He's got first down yardage and across the 25 and out to the 28-yard line. That time, Derek got to show off the nice burst. He gains 7 yards. Actually, let's call it 8 yards on the play. 1st and 10 for Pike Valley.
Very nice.
So that lets you know that, Barrett's he's got plenty of a burst back there.
Oh, yeah.
Good, strong kid, and just needs that crease every now and then.
Yep.
A double tight set. Give it again to Barrett. Right side, he will go forward for 2, maybe 3 on the play. That time it was Zach Lloyd wrapping up around the ankles of Derek Barrett to stop the senior running back after a gain of, let's call that one 2, so 2nd and 8 upcoming for Pike Valley. The ball is marked just across their own 30, not quite to the 31. 2:40 and counting here, first quarter. Panthers trailing St. John's 22-0. Going forward and moving the pile forward that time was Barrett. Got his head going forward and gets it out to the 35, a gain of 3, where it will be 3rd down and about 3.5, maybe 4 yards to go for Pike Valley.
See, these are the things that are working for the Panthers, these quick little bursts here and there, and as we can see, they're moving.
So now we'll see if Pike Valley can keep it going. Barrett pushing the pile forward. He will be maybe just shy of a 1st down. Tim, how's the replay look? I think we're going to be about a football length short. Tim says, no, about a half foot. Tim, this is why that we are up here. Nick, this is why we are up here in the box, and the officials are out on the field. 1st down, Pike Valley.
There we go.
Because the angle of Fairfax, I'm even looking on the TV screen, couldn't get it. Coster under center. Give it to Barrett. Once again, right side. Derek, he slipped through the line and got to the secondary that time, making a stop. Garrett Greif makes the tackle for St. John's, but that one goes for 5, almost 6, and it's into St. John's territory. First time Pike Valley has been there tonight. So the Panthers have done this one all on the ground and all with Derek Barrett. Yeah. Tight end on each side. Coster under center. He will turn and give it to Barrett. Left side, hit at the line, spins forward. He crosses the 35 and gets down just about to the 34 of St. John's. A gain of about 3. He was actually piled up there by the end on the near side. Junior Hollerich, 5'9", 136. He's a junior, but on that defensive end, did a good job. Just make a pile and see what happens.
There you go.
So 3rd down and about 2. It's a long 2, we'll say that, for Pike Valley. Needing to convert here under a minute to play, first quarter. Barrett goes straight ahead, got 1 at least, maybe 2, but like we said, it was a long 2, so we will see if, nope, they're not even going to look at this one real close. It's going to be a 4th down upcoming for Pike Valley. They are at the St. John's 32-yard line, and the Panthers down 22-0, obviously going for this one on 4th and 1.
Clock's running, 27, 26.
Panthers are going to have to snap it before the clock would run anyway. Coster will go under center. St. John shows blitz, and a nice fake. Coster will try to cut up, and he will not make it. Coster had a great fake, and there was only one guy out there for St. John's, Matt Murrow, who was playing outside. He was the only St. John defender that didn't go with the fake to Barrett, and unfortunately, he's the guy that makes the tackle, a loss of 2, and a turnover on downs.
Yeah, that's pretty tough.
Boy, that is quite the play call, though. That's exactly what Pike Valley does.
Yeah.
They show you running back. Yep. That was all Barrett up until that play.
Right there.
Coster had, and I tell you what, if he gets by Murrow, he had open field.
Yeah.
Now St. John's takes over, 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Counterplay, left side. Schroeder hit in the backfield, and he goes backwards. There is the Pike Valley defense we're used to seeing. We'll see who the first guy there was. Well, surprise, surprise, Ethan Mayhead. And on the stop, he had 18 total tackles against Lynn 2 weeks ago. So Mr. Mayhead, a guy that can get to the football. That brings us to the end of our first quarter. St. John's Tipton, 22. Pike Valley, nothing. Start of the second quarter. Back after this.
Our featured fudge flavor for the month of September at Arbuthnot's Belleville is cappuccino. The homemade goodness of real butter, cream, and coffee will delight your taste buds in September with this delicious fudge. Come into our store for a free sample of any homemade fudge flavor we have on display. It's still buy 1 pound of Arbuthnot's fudge and get a half a pound free. Arbuthnot's downtown Belleville, a proud sports booster on KR92. Wishing Republic County Buffaloes and Pike Valley Panthers all area teams good luck in your fall sports.
NCK Feed's commitment to offering the highest quality research-backed products and programs and innovative technologies, along with commodity blends, allows us to enhance efficiency, productivity, and profitability for your livestock operation. From traditional livestock to show animals to companion animals, NCK Feed is offering 0% financing through October. Contact NCK Feed in Scandia at 785-335-2567 or 1-800-709-2567.
Back here in Scandia, Eric Algan and Nick Lewandowski with you. Start of the second quarter, Pike Valley nothing, St. John's Beloit Tipton 22. Got an update from Belleville, where Republic County is playing host to Beloit. The visiting Trojans up 20-0 early on in that one. St. John's, they want to pass it on 2nd and 11. Emerson rolls, man open. It is down the right side. Right, cuts back, and Mayhead finally wrangles him out of bounds.
Boy, he did.
Inside the 15-yard line, a big pickup on that play. We will call that one. We'll call that a gain of 30 yards on the play and a 1st and 10 for St. John's. And Nick, we mentioned the explosiveness of the St. John's offense, and that time a little simple rollout. Got a little pressure from the backside, but Emerson cool under pressure, and he completes the pass. Now he's got split backs behind him. He will drop straight back. He wants to throw. Fires it again. Loy has it. Touchdown, St. John's. And the floodgates have opened. That one goes from 15 yards out early in the second quarter. How about 2 plays in? 11:44 to play, second quarter. And the pass from Emerson to Loy has St. John's playing well. 28-0 conversion attempt upcoming. Second quarter. And Emerson will want to throw for the conversion, and that one is caught again. Same play, a rollout to the right. Loy has it from Emerson. 30-0. St. John's Tipton over Pike Valley. 11:44 to play in the second quarter.
W. Rex Woods CPA are proud supporters of our area schools and say good luck to the Republic County Buffaloes as they compete in their fall sports competition. And W. Rex Woods reminds you that they can take care of your individual and business taxes, accounting, and payroll. You'll like their services from W. Rex Woods, CPA in Belleville, a proud sports booster here on KR 92. Randy Paw and the staff of Tibbetts Fisher Funeral Home of Belleville, Kansas would like to say good luck to the Republic County Buffaloes and all area schools during their fall sports season. The student athletes are hardworking and dedicated in their endeavors. Tibbetts Fisher Funeral Home wishes the best for each student athlete this fall sports season. A proud sports booster here on KR 92, it's Tibbetts Fisher Funeral Home in Belleville.
Scandia, Eric Olga, Dick Levineski back with you, and St. John's Beloit has opened up a very comfortable 30-point lead over the hometown Pike Valley Panthers, 30-0. Zach Loy catching a touchdown pass from Brent Emerson. The Blue Jays, Nick, they have scored four different ways. Yeah, or four different ways. A couple of rushing, a punt return, and a pass now as another kickoff goes into the end zone. That one from Zach Loy again. So, boy, a lot has gone right for St. John's. And just when Pike Valley was making a drive and had it down 4th and 1 from the St. John's 34, and you're thinking, okay, one more yard, we keep this drive going. Yep. And that's when the wheels come off on that drive. Yep. A stop on 4th down, just a couple of plays, and St. John's has another touchdown.
Yeah, and there was that moment when I thought maybe the Panthers were just going to bust through that defense, and boy, it just came right back at us.
Last time we saw Derek Barrett. He is now split off to the left side. Mahan is in the backfield by himself. Coster under center. Will drop straight back. Pressure comes. He fires a pass. It is caught. It is Peterson. He is popped down, and we have a penalty flag in the backfield. This one might be on St. John's. It's a personal foul and a roughing the passer on the Blue Jays. Coster got the pass off. He had pressure bearing down on him. But that was not Mr. Lloyd. Yes, it was. Zach Lloyd came around from the defensive end spot and hit Coster after he got rid of it. So instead of just a gain of 3 and second down, how about 15 yards? There you go. And an automatic first down. So that's the biggest play for Pike Valley all night has been a 15-yard penalty against St. John's. Hey, we'll take it if you got it. We'll take it if you want to give it away. You bet. Pike Valley's still looking to put something on the board, trailing St. John's Beloit Tipton 30-0. 11:36 and counting here in this first half. End on each side. Coster under center. Barrett dots the I. He will get the call. Sweep, right side, cuts up the field. Has about 5 yards before he gets wrangled down just shy of the midfield stripe. Making the stop that time was Brent Emerson. And also in there, Austin Bouchard, 5'9", 167. And I think the definition of built like a bowling ball out there. It kind of has a stocky frame with the pads on it. That's right. And kind of short and squatty. So let's call that again at 5. 2nd and 5 upcoming for Pike Valley. Just shy of midfield. Barrett has it. He's got first down. He is into the open field and is finally tripped up inside the 30 and down to the 27-yard line where he ripped off a nice one there. It's a gain of 14 yards for Derek Barrett. By far his longest carry.
Yeah, he's up to 14 carries for 62 yards.
Barrett, a couple weeks ago, had 104 yards against Lynn. So really, certainly not out of the realm of possibilities. And quick official timeouts. Make sure all the equipment's strapped up properly for the Blue Jay defense. Barrett again will dot the I. Coster will go under center, the sophomore quarterback. And on each side, he will turn. Toss sweep left side. Barrett looks to cut up, puts his head down. He's got about 6, 7, 8 yards. Just shy of the 20-yard line is where he will be. We'll call it a gain of 7. And that time making a stop was Brent Emerson. That's a safety. But again, Nick, you continue to make the safeties tackle the running back. Yeah. That means you're getting stuff done up front on the line of scrimmage. Exactly. Gain of, we'll call that 7, 2nd and 3 upcoming for Pike Valley as we approach the 10-minute mark, second quarter. Coster will go under center. Barrett again, dotting the I formation. Everybody up close for St. John's defense. A little motion, and there's a free 5 yards and another first down for Pike Valley. So they have actually earned one, but St. John's has given them 2 on this drive so far. Like you said, Nick, if you're going to give it, we'll take it.
We'll take it. Any way we can get closer to that end zone, we will take it.
It will mark it down to the 16-yard line at Pike Valley, and knocking on the door, their first serious scoring threat. In fact, it's only the second time they've been in St. John's territory all night.
Yeah.
Tight end on each side. Coster under center. Give it to Barrett right side. Derek puts his head down inside the 15 and down to about the 13-yard line. And on the stop that time was Monty Sawfield for St. John's. So we will call that one 4 and 2nd and 6. Upcoming for the Pike Valley offense. Clock running at 9:30 to play. First half. St. John's tipped in 30. Pike Valley nothing. But the Panthers knocking on the door. 2nd and 6 from the St. John's 12. Toss sweep. Barrett tries to go outside. Now cuts up. Nice move. Gets inside the 5. Stretches for the goal line. They're going to mark him shy. But a great 2nd and 3rd effort by Derek Barrett. Call that one a gain of 12 and a 1st and goal for the Pike Valley Panthers.
What a turnaround here we're seeing. This is looking very nice on the Panthers side of things.
Garrett Greif was holding on for dear life as Barrett got to the 5, and boy, I think I could see his eyes get wide from the back of his helmet as he was thinking end zone. You got to be thinking Barrett here again. 1st and goal from the 3. Barrett right side. Touchdown, Pike Valley. Barrett bowls his way in from 3 yards out, and Pike Valley is on the board. Conversion upcoming.
Hopefully that's all they needed was a taste of that end zone, and that'll get things moving smoothly for the Panthers.
Very important conversion upcoming. Barrett again dotting the I formation. Mahan the fullback, Coster the quarterback. He's under center. Tight end on each side. Turn, give it to Barrett. Up again the middle, and he got it. Conversion run good by Derek Barrett. So Pike Valley has got their first points on the board. It is now St. John's 30, Pike Valley 8. We will be back for more after this.
The days are getting cooler, and that means the furnace will soon be in use. Better call Tebow Plumbing Company in Cortland. They're your local Lennox dealer, which means they only carry the finest parts. Lennox heating systems are quiet and efficient, which saves you money. Call 374-4275 today to schedule your appointment. Tebow Plumbing in Cortland, your local Lennox dealer, proud supporters of the Pike Valley Panthers and all area schools this fall sports season.
If you're looking to buy a new home or property or looking to sell, you contact John or Heath Ryan or Jack Collins at the Realty Associates, 1906 Main in Belleville, or call them 527-2983, 888-811-5297 toll free. Stop by and see their listings. The Realty Associates in downtown Belleville would like to wish Republic County Buffaloes, the Pike Valley Panthers, and all area schools the best of luck in all of your fall sports and activities. Realty Associates, Belleville.
Back here in Scandia, Eric Allgood, Nick Levinuski. Nick, do we have fans down in the stands?
Well, no, I think Troy's wife was looking at him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if she was trying to get a hold of him for something, maybe.
Oh,
they're getting it taken care of.
Okay.
There we go. But yes, we do have fans in the stands.
We do have fans.
Yes.
You're right.
That's right.
And those fans had something to cheer about just a moment ago when Derek Barrett bowls his way in from 3 yards out. And that was Derek Barrett, the length of the field that time.
Yeah.
Pike Valley had every carry and got it in there for the score. 30-8 is what our score stands at now. And Pike Valley will kick it away. The big fella, Josh Kraus, will do the honors. He has it teed up at his own 30, approaches it, steps into it. End over end, he's going to power it all the way into the end zone. So a little momentum now for the Pike Valley offense. Can the defense step up and make a stop?
That's the big thing right now. They've got to step it up and keep them down in their territory. When you're getting beat by 22, you're still in the game. You know, you still have it. But boy, you better be ready for anything.
As last time we saw St. John's, 3 or 4 passes right in a row, right down the field. So if you're the Pike Valley defense, you might be thinking pass, especially when the offense comes out in a shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Pike Valley only has one defender, and the Panthers going to get caught and going to have to take a timeout. St. John's had 3 receivers in a little bunch set, kind of a triangle formation. Emerson was going in the shotgun, and only Ethan Mahan had gone out to cover all 3 guys. Now, Ethan's pretty good, but I don't cover 3.
Yeah. You know, he had some of that Lewandowski blood in him, and he probably could have handled 2 of them, but I don't know about 3.
That third one probably wouldn't have.
He might have had to call his cousin down there, you know, from the press box, and I'd have had to come down and take care of that other one. You know,
we got the timeout taken, so
yeah, you know, I could still head down there if you.
Yeah. Well, I guess I do. I have both my colors up here.
Yeah, I got Tim on the right and me on the left.
We could get it done. It could happen.
Can you multitask, Tim?
He has
not very well. Okay.
I can't multitask very well. No
multitasking for Tim. Although he did a fine job when we did that softball game. He was filming in the rain and sleet and cold, and doing some color commentary as well. Again, the trips to the left, and now Emerson, pressure in the backfield, ball is loose, and St. John's does jump back on top of it. That time, coming around the end and flying around the end was Kenny McCrary, 5'10", 155 senior. Kenny got in there. We got that one on tape. Oh, we got the band on tape, too. We got too many people in this press box.
We do. We're going to have to start knocking some people out the window or something. I don't know. Put them on the roof.
So we will call that sack for Kenny, a loss of 8, and now a sweep play. Wesleyan has the corner. Can he turn it all the way? He will get out to the 20-yard line and picks up more than, he got back past the original line of scrimmage. In fact, he picks up all of 12 yards on the toss sweep that time. Now 3rd down and about 6. Let's call it 3rd down and 4 upcoming for St. John's Beloit.
This is looking good for the Panthers. They're keeping them back there. It's looking very nice.
And, boy, that sack on 1st down sure helps things out. Now split backs behind Emerson, the quarterback. Pike Valley cheating up a little bit. Toss sweep going to the right side. Wesleyan has the corner, has the 1st down before he's popped out of bounds on the far side. Ethan Mahan was over there. Also for Pike Valley was Derek Barrett. So Barrett makes all the carries on offense, makes some tackles on defense. Yeah, another one of those guys that you just like to have on your team. He's just a good football player.
That's right, yeah. Boy, I heard that pop even through these headphones. That was a hit.
That was some high. That was all the way on the far side.
That was, and that was a nice hit.
It does surrender a 1st down, though, as they march it right at the 25-yard line of St. John's. Ball marked on the far hash mark. Now a split receiver to the near side. Emerson in the shotgun, Schroeder next to him. Draw play to Schroeder up the gut. He will get out to the 30-yard line where he is wrangled up by Travis Huber and Tim Peterson, also in on the stop for Pike Valley. That will be a gain of 5 yards, and 2nd and 5 upcoming for the Blue Jays. 7:50 and counting, 1st half. St. John's 30, Pike Valley 8 here in Scandia tonight. Pike Trail League action. 8-man football. Always fun to see the roots of football, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
8-man football. That's good stuff. Again, shotgun formation, split to the left. Emerson will keep it on the quarterback draw up the gut now, and he goes forward for 2 and then backwards. But they will give him those forward progress for the 2 yards and move him out across the 30-yard line to about right between the 32 and 33. So we will call it 3rd down and 2.5 yards to go.
Yep.
Big play here for the Pike Valley defense, trying to get the ball back to their offense, which did a great job running down on the ground. Unfortunately, the last drive took 3 minutes. We have burned another minute and a half off the clock. Schroeder trying to get outside. He does. He's got the 1st down before he is wrangled out of bounds that time by Thomas Rugg, a junior, 5'8", 145. But that is a gain all the way into Pike Valley territory to their 37.5-yard line. And it's a 1st down for St. John's. Nick, you got a yardage on that?
I did not.
13. How about 13?
I was going to say 12, but
pick a number. We'll call it good. Emerson going to go under center, end on each side, split backs in the backfield. He will drop straight back. Pressure right away, jump pass downfield. Loy is there, caught, and down to the 20-yard line. Wow, Brent Emerson with a jump pass. Folks, you tell your basketball players you don't jump up and throw pass.
No.
But Emerson with the arm strength to throw that one, where he threw that thing was in the air. Oh, a good 30 yards on a jump pass between two guys as he got hit. And finally, Loy makes the catch, but all total, that is a gain on the play of 14 yards. But again, that thing was in the air for almost 25 on a jump pass. Pretty good stuff there. Westling getting the handoff on first down. He will get one, maybe two, snowed under by the Panther defense. Ethan Mahan in on the stop for Pike Valley along with Dylan Cross. And it's a gain of 2, like we said. 2nd and 8 upcoming for the Blue Jays. Just under 6 minutes to play, first half. St. John's 30, Pike Valley 8. The Blue Jays looking to knock on the door and answer the Pike Valley touchdown. Emerson will go under center. Split backs behind him. Sweep play, near side to the left. Cuts upfield. That is, check that. That is Schroeder who got the carry that time, and he is marked shy of the 15 at about the 16-yard line. Tim Peterson came up to make the stop that time, and he comes up with a little bit of a gimpy ankle. And so Peterson will head back to the defensive huddle, but he has a sub now as Kenny McCrary back in, and he will be playing that defensive end for Pike Valley. So a gain of 1 on that play will bring up 3rd down, and let's call it 6 yards to go for St. John. Split backs behind Emerson, the quarterback. 5:10 remaining, first half. Hard count. Pike Valley jumps. Dylan Cross from the defensive end on the far side that time came across the line of scrimmage on the hard count by Brent Emerson. And encroachment will be a free 5 yards. Not quite enough for a first, I don't believe. But instead of 3rd and 6 or 3rd and 7, it's about 3rd and 2. Cross will check out of the ball game for Pike Valley. In on that defensive end on the far side goes Josh Krause. 3rd and 2, split backs. Emerson drops it on the quarterback sneak, and he will not go anywhere. Mahan came through to make sure he did not go, but Emerson took the snap and just simply dropped it. Yeah. He had he had a hole, would have probably had first down. Instead, he loses one, and now it's 4th down and about 3 to go. And here's another big play for the Pike Valley defense. Get the ball back, maybe. That's right. That's going to be deep in your own territory, but hey, we'll take the ball instead of the points. 4th and 3 for St. John's from the Pike Valley 12. Hard count, and St. John's flinches on that one. The right guard that time with a movement, Austin Bouchard. And he got going just a little bit early. Nick, I think that was going to be sweep to the right side because Bouchard was flinching. He was ready. He was ready to go. So it's back 5 yards now, 4th and 8. And now if you're St. John's, well, you're thinking pass. And if you're Pike Valley defense, you got to be thinking pass. Oh, yeah. Got to be thinking Zach Loy, who has caught every pass that Brent Emerson has thrown. That's right. 4th and 8 for St. John's from the Pike Valley 18-yard line. Emerson again, straight drop back, wants to set up a screen. Incomplete. Great defense that time. Derek Barrett reads that one like an open book, made sure that Loy, if he did catch it, wasn't going anywhere. The pass was low, incomplete, and the Panthers get the stop and get the ball back. 1st and 10 from their own 18-yard line.
Very nice. And with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock, the Panthers have some good time before timeout. Bring that score up, or timeout, halftime, excuse me, to bring that score up and show them that they are here to play.
So we'll see what happens now as the Panthers are going to go with a shotgun formation. Coster in the backfield, 2 receivers to each side. Coster will go quarterback draw. Trying to the near side, tries to get out of bounds, and he gets popped down at the 20. He will get a gain of 2 there. Bayshard as well as Schroeder. We haven't called Travis Schroeder's name for a little bit. Yeah. It's been, about a quarter since
he did a lot of work there earlier. He probably needed a breather.
Schroeder scored on a 5-yard touchdown run with 5:25 left in the first quarter. St. John's forced a 3 and out. Then he took a punt return back 42 yards for a score. 2nd and 8 for Pike Valley. Toss play, near side. Barrett puts his head down and will carry across the 25 out to the 26-yard line. And that has been a staple of Pike Valley running backs. You want to be a running back at Pike Valley, you better be able to take a toss sweep, and when you plant and cut, you better be able to move a pile forward, and that's exactly what Derek Barrett did. Yeah. So it's now third down and about 3 yards to go for the Panthers. Coster will go under center. I formation behind him. Toss play again. And Barrett crosses the 30 and out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 yards and a first down upcoming for Pike Valley. Coach Melby looking at his team on the field, and the clock stops to set the chains with 3:01. But Coach Melby saying, hey, remember, we got to get to the line in a hurry.
That's right.
We want to keep things going.
That's exactly right. This game is very, very fast.
Panthers also working with just one timeout. First and 10 from their own 32. Toss sweep. Barrett cutting upfield and back into the middle of the line. He will gain about 3, maybe 4. They'll mark him out across the 37-yard line. On that one, Garrett Greif in on the stop for St. John's Tipton. 2:35 and counting, first half. The Blue Jays 30, Pike Valley 8. Panthers with the ball, 2nd and 6 from their own 37. Give it again to Barrett, right side. Going up the field, breaks off one, pushes the pile forward, and he's got a convoy right ahead of him that time. Josh Krause pancaking his man about 10 yards downfield. That's a beautiful thing to see.
Yes, it is.
If you are a fan of smash mouth football, that is, let's just go. Let's follow me, and I will take you to the promised land.
I think they better try that more.
And now the Pike Valley crowd getting into it just a little bit. St. John's a little bit of a scramble on defense. Coster will go under center. Barrett again in the I formation. They give it to, play action. Coster throws out in the flat. Mahan has it. Cuts upfield. He's knocked out of bounds at the 23-yard line. And that will be first and 10 for Pike Valley. A gain of 14 on the first pass completion for Pike Valley here tonight. I checked that. Actually, their second pass completion.
Yeah, that's right.
I forgot about the one earlier, but Mahan makes good on that catch. Stops the clock as well as he got out of bounds. 2:04 to play in this first half. Pike Valley trailing by 22, but showing plenty of life here. Toss play right side, and Barrett hit at the line of scrimmage, and that one when I heard 3 different Blue Jay defenders meet Derek Barrett 2 yards downfield, and that's gonna rattle the cage just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. You might want to shake that off.
Minute 46 and counting here, first half. St. John's 30, Pike Valley 8. Panthers trying to get something else on the board before we head to the locker room. I formation. Huber, the tight end, near side. Coster goes under center. Play action. Coster will throw it, and it is incomplete. Travis Huber broke off his route and was going towards the sideline. Coster threw it more towards the end zone. I tell you, and Lane had plenty of pressure in the backfield. If he didn't have that, and can see that Huber breaking more straight across the field. The defense was going back towards the middle. That was going to be at least a nice completion and probably a nice play. And instead, it's 3rd and 8 upcoming for Pike Valley from the St. John's 22-yard line. Ball in the near hash. Panthers moving to the right. And give it to Barrett, right side. He is down inside the 20, shy of the 15. He's going to be shy of the first down as well. He's going to be marked at the 16. And on the stop for St. John's that time was Garrett Greif. And with 1:12 remaining in this first half, Pike Valley facing a 4th and 2. And it is go time for Pike Valley. Got to have this one whistle. And the officials stopping the clock just for a brief second. Make sure everyone was set up with the equipment. Barrett again, right side on 4th and 2, has the first down yardage as he carries down inside the 15 and down to the 12-yard line. A gain of 5 on the play for Derek Barrett. Clock will stop momentarily with 58 seconds to play in the first half.
Mr. Barrett's got 25 carries so far with 122 yards.
And 1 score so far for Pike Valley. We'll have to adjust how the stats go here.
Yeah, that's right.
Coster wants to play action. Mahan was open for a second. Now fire over the middle. It is caught. It is a touchdown, Pike Valley. Pass was complete to Jeremy Rice. 6'3" and 165. Rice catches it, takes it in for the score. have their second touchdown here tonight.
How many yards out was that?
We're on the 12, I believe.
Okay.
Rice from Coster, and Lane Coster has his first touchdown pass here tonight. And now a conversion attempt upcoming. Comes with 41 seconds to play in the period. Very important conversion attempt upcoming. Give it to Barrett. Toss play right side. Puts his head down. Barrels into the end zone. And the conversion run is good by Derek Barrett. Your score, 41 seconds to play. Second quarter. St. John's 30. Pike Valley 16 now. It's a ball game in Scadia. We're back after this.
Love's Auto Supply, your CarQuest dealer in downtown Belleville, wishes the Republic County Buffaloes and all area schools the best of luck this fall sports season. When needed automotive tools, parts for your vehicle, or even cleaning items to keep your vehicle looking its very best, stop by Love's Auto Supply. Their experienced staff will set you up with what you need. If they don't have it for you, they can get it. That's at Love's Auto Supply, your CarQuest dealer in downtown Belleville, a proud sports booster here on KR92.
And Nick back with you in Scandia. Nick, we're talking amongst the press box. We're thinking back a couple of years to the 2005 season. Over Jewel White Rock was the host school for Pike Valley in that game. We saw Tyler Clark carry it 55 times in that game for something ridiculous like 340 yards. Crazy like that.
It was.
But Mr. Barrett he's inching that direction.
He sure is.
First half.
He sure is. And like the guys up here were saying a little bit ago, we could be seeing 50 carries, who knows how many yards. That could be very, very interesting.
It's at 122 right now for Derek Barrett. Unfortunately, Pike Valley still very much in this game. You're still down. You're still down 3 scores, but you never know. The Pike Valley offense has suddenly taken a little bit of the steam out of the St. John offense. I think that's important. Krause has the ball teed up at his own 30-yard line. 41 seconds to play, first half. Krause, great kick, end over end. Schroeder will take it, and he will give it to Emerson. Going up the right side. Now Emerson cuts back to the middle of the field, across the 20, 25, and Pyle moves forward to the 30-yard line. So now 32 seconds and, 50 yards to go here for St. John's. They have 2 timeouts. We've seen Brent Emerson already complete 1 jump pass. Oh yeah. Got to be careful. You got to be backing up just a bit if you're the Pike Valley defense. 32 seconds remaining. Because the Panther defense certainly not out of the woods yet, not by a long shot. No. St. John's will have it 1st and 10 from their own 30. Split backs behind Emerson, the quarterback. He will drop back. He wants to pass, has 3 receivers in a pattern, fires it deep, ball hanging. It is incomplete and nearly intercepted by Derek Barrett. The man of the hour nearly had his first interception as, that ball hung up there in the air for a long time. Looked like a punt for a while.
It kind of did.
And Barrett made a great play to knock it away from Zach Loy. So the clock stops with 25 seconds to play. And it's now 2nd and 10 for St. John's Tipton. Multimedia extravaganza. We've got the video. We've got the World Wide Web, network1sports.com. Split backs behind Emerson, the quarterback for St. John's. He will drop again. Pressure from Pike Valley comes. Screenplay, Wesley. He has a blocker in front of him. 40. 35 of Pike Valley. Slips off a tackle, slips off 2, and is popped down at the 30-yard line, actually at the 29 of Pike Valley, and a timeout taken by St. John's with 13 seconds left. They will have, I believe, 1 more timeout, will St. John's. But that's, from their own 30. That's a gain of 21 yards on the play.
Who was that again?
That was catching that one was Wesley on the catch. Josh Wesley, who started this game carrying it quite a bit for St. John's, but that one pulling it down. St. John's led this game early, 30-16 early in the second quarter, but Pike Valley behind a Derek Barrett 3-yard touchdown run and a 12-yard pass from Lane Coster to Jeremy Rice has clawed back into this one, 30-16, 13 seconds left in the first half. St. John's Beloit has the ball at the Pike Valley 29-yard line. They have one timeout left, and like I said, 13 seconds. Blitz right up the gut. Emerson looking, fires it downfield, caught down to the 10-yard line and out of bounds with 5 seconds left. Goes the receiver that time. That is Garrett Greif, who makes the catch for St. John's with 5.8 seconds left. So you're looking at basically one snap. That play took an awful long time to develop, but Greif eventually did come free. Now Coster will run onto the field a little bit late as the Pike Valley defense adjusts itself. First and goal from the 10. Emerson will go under center. Does Pike Valley bring heat? They will. Play action pass. Emerson has a little pressure, just throws it. It is caught. Loy, foot race, touchdown. St. John's as the clock hits 0. Kind of a broken play. Ethan Mahan had Brent Emerson all but wrapped up. Emerson just wings it out into the flat where Zach Loy was, and Emerson to Loy for the second time tonight. That one good from 10 yards out with no time remaining in the first half. 36-16 conversion upcoming. Westling on the toss sweep right side. He waltzes into the end zone. So just when Pike Valley makes a charge, St. John's Tipton answers. We go to the halftime break. St. John's Tipton 38, Pike Valley 6. Timeout. Halftime stats and analysis.
Talk to Pork of Belleville will be cooking up their delicious Kansas dirt-grown pork tomorrow along Highway 36 in Belleville at the old ASC Motel in Belleville. A huge variety of mouth-watering pork. Talk to Pork will be cooking up their delicious Kansas dirt-grown pork tomorrow all day long. Just east of the Super 8 Motel.
Not necessarily. It's a drop shadow that you have around those numbers. They're not necessarily just outlined. It's the numbers have a drop shadow. But Pike Valley, it is a yellow number on a blue jersey. We know who that kid is. Yes, we do. And we know who is kicking off for St. John's, the man that has yet to allow a kickoff return this game. And that is Zach Loy. And he pounds another one on the fly into the end zone. It goes into the row of cars behind the end zone. And Pike Valley will have it 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. So the Derek Barrett show comes back to the offensive side. A little song and dance maybe in the second half. We will see. By the way, I did get a score update from Belleville at the halftime. It was Beloit leading Republic County 34-0.
Yeah. I don't know what's in the water down there in Mitchell County, but
whatever it is, it's pretty good.
It must be.
1st and 10 for Pike Valley. Barrett right side, has outside, almost breaking that one. An ankle tackle was the only thing separating Derek Barrett from a foot race. Garrett Greif got Derek by an ankle, and they mark him just shy of the 20. If Greif misses that or Barrett keeps his balance, it is a foot race with Brent Emerson down the far side.
Oh, yeah.
2nd and 5 upcoming for Pike Valley. I think the show will continue.
I think so.
Second half. Barrett, you bet. This time, left side, puts his head down, and the pile moves backward this time as he got maybe a yard. And I say maybe with a lot of emphasis. Maybe a yard. 3rd down upcoming for Pike Valley as a host of Blue Jays stopped him up right at the line of scrimmage. We'll give him 6 inches. How about that?
Yeah.
And it's 3rd and 5 upcoming for Pike Valley. From their own 20-yard line, just a minute gone by here in this second half. St. John's Tipton 38, Pike Valley 16. Big 3rd down play here for the Panther offense. Barrett dots the I. Coster will drop back, play action. Man is open. It is Peterson. It is caught. Midfield, 35, 30. Boom! Comes free. It's punched out. Wesleyan will have it for St. John's. He gets popped at the 20. And an unfortunate break for Tim Peterson. Had the first down, had a big play, had it punched out from behind, and St. John's jumps on the loose ball, and now Ethan Mahan, who made the big hit on Wesleyan as he tried to pick it up. Mahan, a little shake up on the play, and he will come off the field.
Looks like he's holding his neck there a little bit.
Yeah, kind of that straight on as fast as you can run
he's
collision.
striking good.
Yeah. Must have been that Lewandowski thing, right?
I think that was the Lewandowski coming out in him.
Yeah, so Ethan will get a little break here.
Bill would say it's the Mahan in him. That's all right. That's all right.
St. John's takes over 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line. Emerson under center, split backs. That's Schroeder and Wesleyan in the backfield. Give it to Schroeder, left side. He will not get away from the first man. He will gain 1. Tim Peterson trying to make amends for the fumble there, makes the tackle after a short gain of 2. 2nd and 8 upcoming for St. John's. Just shy of right between the 18 and 19-yard line where they're marking the ball. 2nd down. 10-18 and counting here, 3rd quarter. St. John's 38, Pike Valley 16. Split backs behind Emerson, the Blue Jay quarterback. He will turn, toss sweep, near side. Wesley trying to get outside, cuts upfield now, and he crosses the 25, and he is very near first down yardage. Dylan Cross and Travis Huber converge on the stop for Pike Valley, and they will not even mark the change. It is 1st down for St. John's. Good to see for Pike Valley. The Lewandowski Mahan blood back on the field.
That's right.
Ethan Mahan trots back out there to the monster back.
Needed a little breather.
Just a little break. Got the stars blinked out. So he's good to go now.
That was quite a hit.
1st and 10 for St. John's from their own 27. Toss play, far side. That is Schroeder. Has a block, but wrangled down from behind. Tim Peterson showing off the wheels that time. As Schroeder, not exactly slow of foot, he had the corner, but all of a sudden, down he goes. Peterson caught an ankle and drops him for a short gain.
That's where you want him.
It is a gain of 2. They mark it right at the 29 of St. John's. 9:25 remaining here in the 3rd quarter, and it's the Blue Jays by 22 over the Panthers. Blue Jays just taking their time. You're up 22. Don't want to get in a hurry.
Sure.
End on each side. Split back, Schroeder and Wesleyan. Give it to Schroeder again. Cuts up field, and he has got open field. 40, 35, and inside the Pike Valley territory. Down to the 33-yard line. Finally, it was Tim Peterson making the stop for the Panthers along with Alex Howard, who made that tackle, but not before a nice carry of 13 on the play.
33-yard line, 1st down, Stanford Blue Jays.
Well, now the defense has to really step things up. They had pretty good territory just a little bit ago.
I'm going to adjust your stats just a touch.
Thank you.
And that is Wesleyan, the ball carrier. He comes off the right side on the sweep play again. Gets inside the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6 upcoming for St. John's. We are at the 8.5-minute mark of this 3rd quarter. Pike Valley had a first down, had a big play on a pass completion over the middle to Tim Peterson. As he was going downfield, fighting for extra yardage, had it knocked free. Wesley jumped on it for St. John's. Now they'll go far split. Schroeder wanted an inside reverse. No, Wesleyan will keep it near side. Down the sideline, still fighting. Finally knocked out of bounds. On the near sideline, Dylan Cross there to usher him out of bounds, but that is a gain of 12, maybe 13 yards on the play, and a 1st down carry for St. John's and Josh Wesleyan. 8 minutes to play now in this 3rd quarter. Really, St. John's has had the ball for the last 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Just chewing up clock on the ground.
Yeah.
Tight end on each side. Again, Schroeder now kind of more of a wing on the right. Wesleyan now, here's the inside reverse. Schroeder has it, slips off one tackle. He will not elude the second, but he stumbles down and gets inside the 5. Ethan Mahan will get credit for the tackle, but that will be a gain all the way way down to the 4-yard line, a pickup on the play of 13 yards. Boy, and Schroeder, if he can get 2 more steps, yeah, he has punched it in. Yeah, for the 3rd time overall and what would have been the 2nd time on the ground. So now the split backs are tight in the backfield. Emerson, the quarterback, under center. Give it to Wesley. Right side, head goes down, ball goes forward. Pile, though, will not get to the end zone. Panther defense holds steady right at the 1-yard line. Barrett with a good push off the back. Thomas Rugg also in on the bottom of the pile. Going to see Tyler Jensen check into the ball game, the big nose guard, 285. Well, yeah, let's put the big guy right in the center of this thing. That's what I'm like. Exactly right. 7.5 minutes to play. Clock counting in the 3rd quarter. St. John's knocking on the door. 2nd and goal from the 1. Whistle and an official timeout for equipment. Now we got that situated, and away we go. Emerson under center with split backs. Give it to Schroeder, left side, head down, touchdown for St. John's. Schroeder with his 2nd touchdown run, his 3rd overall touchdown here tonight. Comes on a 1-yard touchdown run at the 7:17 mark of the 3rd quarter. 44-16 right now. Conversion attempt upcoming for St. John's. Emerson under center, split backs. Play action. Emerson rolling to his right, fires it. Loy has it. Conversion good. Great job of Lloyd to keep his feet in bounds, and that pass is good. 46-16, a 30-point St. John's lead. Pike Valley needed an answer when we come back.
Vision Source Belleville, Dr. Michael J. Kiefer joins with other area businesses in support of our healthcare industry and healthcare projects, which provides convenient and affordable medical care for the people of this area. Dr. Kiefer also shares in the belief of quality and excellence in eye care and eyewear for his patients. In addition, Dr. Kiefer's frame line includes frame and lenses for one low cost and contact lens packages for every budget. Call Dr. Michael J. Kiefer for details at 527-2965 or toll free 1-800-691-2063. Dr. Michael J. Kiefer, Vision Source Belleville, wishing all area schools the very best in their athletic and academic endeavors.
Nick, Pike Valley gets a big play. They had a 1st down in the bag on a nice pass play from Lane Coster to Tim Peterson. Tim, as he's running down the field, though, has the ball punched out from behind. St. John's jumps on it, takes it the length of the field. Travis Schroeder, his 2nd touchdown run tonight. Yeah, very, very tough start to this 3rd quarter. 7:17 to play in the period. It is St. John's Tipton 46, Pike Valley 16. Zach Loy, again, yet to have one returned against him in this ballgame. Steps into one. Another high end-over-end kick that will come down to the end zone. Dylan Cross thought he could bring it out, and the officials say, nope, had a foot in the end zone. Yep, touchback, 1st and 10 from the 15. So Travis Schroeder, man of the hour. 3 touchdowns overall tonight, including that 42-yard punt return for touchdown. He's got 2 rushing on the ground. Brent Emerson and Zach Loy have hooked up through the air twice for the Blue Jay offense. Pike Valley has it, looking for their answer. Give it to Derek Barrett. That's a good place to start. Barrels across the 15 and gets out to maybe the 19-yard line. Garrett Gray making the stop for St. John's. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7 upcoming for the Pike Valley offense. 6:50 to play, 3rd quarter. 30-point Blue Jay lead. Pike Valley with the ball. Coster will go under center, end on each side. I formation behind him. He will turn. Little end-around play. This is Dylan Cross, has a one-on-one, trying to get outside. Stretches, and it has 1st down yardage as he gets out to the 29-yard line. Wrangled out of bounds there by Brent Emerson, but boy, if Dylan Cross can slip that tackle, Dylan would have broken into the free. Oh, yeah, that would have been very nice. Now we'll call that one a gain of 11 on the play. And so Dylan Cross gets his 1st carry of this ball game. And their first down for this quarter. Panthers looking to get a play in as they send Jeremy Rice. Caught a touchdown pass in that first half onto the field. Panthers still in the huddle, looking to get to the line quickly. They hurry now. Coster will go under center. Little quick count and a play action. Coster eludes the rush, passes downfield. It is tipped, and it is incomplete. Brent Emerson, a great break on the ball, but Travis Huber almost came back and made a nice play to almost catch that one. Couldn't quite get back, and it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd and 10. Good job by Coster that time to avoid the rush. He had pressure right away, rolled to his right and out of the grasp of the defender. Tried to get it downfield, just not quite. 2nd and 10 for Pike Valley. Ball right at their own 30-yard line. Barrett will split to the left side now. Give it to Mahan as he barrels across the 30 and out to the 34-yard line. Wrapped up there by Salfeld of St. John's. It's a gain of 4 and 3rd down and 6 yards to go for Pike Valley. 6:16 remaining here in this third quarter. St. John's 46 and Pike Valley 16. The Pike Trail League matchup action tonight. Stay tuned after the game at 10:05. We'll have the Kansas High School scoreboard show on the Mid-America Sports Network. 3rd and 6. Coster looking on the quarterback sweep, slipping down as he had a wall of blockers coming to the near side. And Nick, if you've never been on the field in Scandia, I don't know if I've ever seen, especially an 8-man field, but maybe any high school field that has the crown that Pike Valley does. There is really a beautiful slope that goes from the middle out to the outside, and now Pike Valley will have a 4th and 7 upcoming in punting time for Mr. Coster. Coster will stand at his own 25. Schroeder goes back and punt return formation. Schroeder will have it at the 16. He goes out far side, and he is wrangled down. Ball comes free, but they're going to say he was out of bounds first. Dylan Cross makes the tackle at the St. John's 27-yard line. Official timeout, and now we've got a player down, and I think that might actually be Travis Schroeder as the St. John coach is taking a look at him. As Cross made that tackle, he flinched there. Yeah, Coach grabbed the foot, and Travis didn't like that. No, cut that out, Coach. So I'll tell you what, we will take a quick timeout while the coaches tend to going to roll him over anyway. Maybe just. Are they going to carry him off? Coach is just going to kind of carry him off the field, roll him over to the sideline. Go very far. Basically right on the sideline. It's about another 5 feet to get to a bench. He could crawl probably. Well, there they go. They just they pick him up, and they're walking under his own power now is Travis Schroeder. So maybe just a cramp then. Maybe Charlie Horse. Yeah, those things hurt. Eat bananas. 5:11 to play third quarter. Emerson wants to pass, throws it downfield. Man is there. Ooh. It is caught. It is first down, and it is into Pike Valley territory. A gain of 24 yards on the pitch and catch on the receiving end that time was the receiver Garrett Greif. 6 foot, 155. He gets wrangled out of bounds by Thomas Rugg. But like I said, 24 yards on the pickup for St. John's. That was quite a run there. Now Derek Barrett on the near sideline for Pike Valley. Derek is stretching out the calves. So perhaps cramping a bit of an issue for both teams. Maybe it's cooling off down here. Emerson wants a play action pass, slings it out. Wesleyan had it for a second but dropped it. Kind of a wheel route, and Emerson just tried to float it out in front of him and let Wesleyan get ahead of steam to go at it. Just a little bit too far. Wesleyan couldn't catch up. Yep, not quite there. Incomplete pass will bring up 2nd and 10 from the Pike Valley 30. And, you see pass after that punt. Yeah. You got to be thinking, St. John's is thinking, let's go for the kill. We're at 30. It takes 2 scores, but they're thinking kill right now. Split backs in the backfield. Emerson under center. He once again a play action. Throws back to the right side. Loy has it, and very nicely done that time by Dylan Cross as he broke down, read that play well, and stops Loy for just a short gain of about 1.5. 2nd down, actually 3rd down upcoming And a long 8 yards to go. Great job by Dylan Cross.
Very nice.
To just stay home and play your responsibility.
Exactly, yeah. He was exactly where he needed to be.
3rd and 8. Well, really 8.5, if you want to get real technical. 4:25 remaining third quarter. St. John's by 30 over Pike Valley. Emerson under center. He will turn, play action again. Sets up, pressure comes, and he will get sacked for a loss on the play. This time the Panther defense gets there. Tim Peterson, Alex Howard also over there. And they make the stop for a loss of 5 on the play. And it's 4th down and about 13 yards to go for St. John's. Probably not necessarily punting formation. No, maybe. How about 3 receivers come to the near side, a trip set. Emerson will go in the shotgun by himself. He will look to throw on 4th and 14 over the middle. Picked off, and Pike Valley has it. 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Jeremy Rice comes away with the interception, and Brent Emerson threw it right to him. Wanted the deep end. Rice broke on it, makes the interception right at the Pike Valley 20. A great defensive stop by the Panther D.
Very nice.
Ball will be marked on the near hash mark. As the Panthers work their way right to left as you face your radio dial, that is west to east here in Scandia. Barrett back on the field. Apparently the leg's feeling okay for now. He will get the call, toss sweep near side. Wants to cut back upfield, and we'll get out to the 24.5. And that is about it. Brent Emerson there, the first guy to make the stop for St. John's. Also in there was Junior Hulrich, 5'9", 136, playing out there on the defensive line, actually, for St. John's. He came all the way across the field.
Well, we're moving Mr. Barrett over to the next column. He's got 29 carries for 135 yards.
And 1 score so far for Pike Valley. Barrett again will dot the I behind the quarterback, Lane Coster. Barrett again, toss sweep near side. He will gain 5 yards, gets it right to the 30-yard line. Snowed under by Greif. And the toss sweep to the near side has suddenly become a favorite play for the Panthers. Officials will stop the clock momentarily just to move the chains and get the ball right at the 30-yard line of Pike Valley. 1st and 10 upcoming for the Panthers. And I tell you, Nick, this is an offense that just, if it's working, just grinds up first down.
That's right. Yeah, they're showing it right now.
Give it again. Barrett right side slips off of 1 tackle, puts his head down, and the pile goes forward for another 5 yards. Tripped up on the play that time by Garrett Greif. But Barrett again, 5 yards, 5 yards. He's gained 5 yards on his last 3 carries.
That's right. He sure has.
Longest carry of the night, by the way, 14 yards on his 145 yards total here tonight.
Very nice.
Barrett again, dotting the I. I'll check that. That's Dylan Cross dotting the I. He wants to cut on the sweep. Now we'll move the pile forward. That was a good job by Dylan. He was stopped essentially at the line of scrimmage, but when he leapt, he kind of came off his feet. He went over the pile, and the pile rolled. Yeah. He picked up 3 yards just on the pile rolling.
Yeah.
And now it's 3rd down and 2 yards to go. How's the replays looking, Tim? Looking good. All right.
Looking good. Good deal.
This can be on CCTV. Sunday night, CCTV.
There you go.
Tune in.
Go to Pinkies.
3rd and 2 for Pike Valley. Barrett gets the call. Toss sweep. Head down, following the blockers. 1st down for Pike Valley. Barrett again crosses into St. John's territory as he picks up 6 on the play. Greif making the stop. Also, Matt Burrow was in there for St. John's. But, boy, again, if you are a fan of Smash Mouth football, this is the place to be tonight. That is the short toss sweep. Yep. Put your hand on the back of your blocker and just push him forward.
Lead me.
Minute 13 and counting, 3rd quarter. St. John's 46, Pike Valley 16. Coster wants play action. Has a man open, but it is over the head of Jeremy Rice. Coster put a little bit of mustard on that one. Want that one to sail just a little bit on that kind of a pass. Want your receiver to have the best chance to go run underneath that one. Half step did Rice.
Get a little hang time up there and then give him time to get to where he needs to be, but a little too fast on that one.
Yep. But like Coach Melby said in the pregame, he's a sophomore.
Yeah.
That'll happen. That'll come with time because that is a good play for this Pike Valley offense. It is action off the ISO. 2nd and 10 for Pike Valley. Here is the ISO to Barrett. He is inside the 35 and down to the St. John's 33-yard line. Making the stop that time was Austin Bichard, a 5'9", 167 junior. Barrett will trot off the field, get just a quick breather. 40 seconds to play, third quarter. We've got 3rd down and 7 yards to go for Pike Valley. The ball marked at the 34-yard line of St. John's. End on each side, Dylan Cross, deep man I formation. Turn, toss play, Cross trying to cut up. He does, gets across the line of scrimmage, but not much more. And it's going to be a 4th down upcoming for the Pike Valley offense. Greif again in on the stop for St. John's. 4th down and 6 yards to go on the 1-yard carry. 10 seconds to play, third quarter. Will Pike Valley try to hustle and get this snap off? Well, they might. No, Coach Lawrence saying, hey, let's just hold up and let's go to the fourth quarter. St. John's 40, Pike Valley 16. We're back for the 4th and final period after this.
On the road again, another exciting school year full of traveling to activities. From football to forensics and everything in between, Budrow Muffler Automotive and Tow would like to show our support for all area schools, sports, and activities. We're family owned and operated, and we know how important it is to our customers to offer excellent service at a fair price, taking care of all your automotive needs, plus 24-hour wrecker and roadside assistance. We're here when you need us at Budrow Muffler Automotive and Tow, South Highway 81, Concordia.
C&W Farm Supply in Cortland has a garden tractor that handles the work of an entire grounds maintenance crew. It's the new GTA garden tractor from New Holland, and it does a lot more than mow. You can lift, till, sweep, haul, move snow, and more. GTA tractors feature a spacious open platform, a high back seat, plenty of legroom, and cruise control. Visit C&W Farm Supply in Cortland for a test drive. C&W Farm Supply, saying good luck to all the area athletes in your fall sports and activities.
Back here to Scandia, Eric Ogg and Nick Lewandowski with you on KREP-FM, Belleville, Concordia. Start of the fourth quarter. St. John's tipped in 46, Pike Valley 16, and the hometown Panthers facing a 4th down and 6 yards to go from the 32-yard line of St. John's. Lane Coster, the sophomore quarterback, will go under center. I formation behind him. Derek Barrett dots the I. Play action. Coster looking, still looking, down, dumps it over the middle, and popped as soon as he caught it was Derek Barrett. He got back to the line of scrimmage, but he was hit immediately by Austin Bichard. Coach Melby will look at that one on tape, and he will tell his sophomore quarterback, hey, we had a guy open. Jeremy Rice was coming down the near sideline. He was flaring out towards the sideline. He was open right away. And just a little bit hesitant was Coster, and by the time he hesitated, Rice got covered up, nowhere to go, really. Kind of dumped it off, and a nice tackle by Bichard.
Yeah, very.
So St. John's will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line.
32-yard line now for Blue Jays.
Schroeder back in the ballgame. Right side, this is Westling. Toss sweep. He has got blockers in front of him. 1st down into Pike Valley territory and down to the 32-yard line. That is a gain of 16 yards on the play. Ethan Mahan finally over there to make the stop for Pike Valley. And not before Josh Westling picks up another big 1st down for St. John's, leading by 30 as we have begun about 30 seconds gone by here in this fourth quarter. Westling checks out now as Josh Hestine, a 5'9", 130-pound freshman, checks into the ball game. He is in the backfield along with Austin Bichard. Split backs. Emerson still the quarterback. He will turn end around. Grafe has it. Cuts upfield, and Barrett will hog time and throw him out of bounds after a gain of 6 on the play. And Barrett, just kind of had him by Kind of had a couple of fingers in the back of the jersey, I think, and that's where
that's what
got the tackle.
got him down there.
And we'll call that actually a gain of 5 where they marked him out of bounds. So 2nd and 5 upcoming for St. John's. Clock stops.
You said that was Greif?
That was Greif. Yeah, on that carry, on the end around.
Yeah.
11 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. 30-point St. John Beloit lead. Emerson wants a quarterback sneak, and he will get nothing. Oh, great job. There's a Mahan move right there.
They literally picked him up and moved him and set him down.
And set him back down. That is no more for you. You can have a seat right back there. Emerson got 1 before Ethan Mahan said, well, you can sit down right there, sir.
That's right.
Pick him up, throw him back down. St. John's will take a timeout. We will as well. 10:49 remaining 4th quarter. St. John leading Pike Valley by 30.
Our featured fudge flavor for the month of September at Arbuthnot's Belleville is cappuccino. The homemade goodness of real butter, cream, and coffee will delight your taste buds in September with this delicious fudge. Come into our store for a free sample of any homemade fudge flavor we have on display. It's still buy 1 pound of Arbuthnot's fudge and get a ½ pound free. Arbuthnot's downtown Belleville, a proud sports booster on KR92. Wishing Republic County Buffaloes and Pike Valley Panthers all area teams good luck in your fall sports.
NCK Feed's commitment to offering the highest quality research-backed products and programs and innovative technologies, along with commodity blends, allows us to enhance efficiency, productivity, and profitability for your livestock operation. From traditional livestock to show animals to companion animals, NCK Feed is offering 0% financing through October. Contact NCK Feed in Scandia at 785-335-2567 or 1-800-709-2567.
Back here in Scandia, home of NCK Feed and other fine sponsors here on KR92. St. John's Beloit has a 3rd and 4. They will give it to their first man through. A penalty flag comes down. This has been a remarkably clean play.
It really has. Very few penalties.
This one might be coming back. Its initial indication is a hold against the Blue Jays. So instead of a first down carry for Bichard, it will be instead 10 yards back, and they'll try it again on 3rd down.
Quite a change from the weather we saw last week.
Isn't it, though? Well, last week we played 3 quarters in not quite a downpour, but it wasn't exactly like this.
Just a nasty little...
Remarkably warm that night, though.
It really was.
It wasn't cold at all. Emerson drops back on 3rd and 12. Fires it downfield, and 1 man there, but it is incomplete. And over the head of Zach Loy. Great pressure up the gut by Pike Valley's defense that time. And it's going to be 4th down and 13 to go from the Panther 35-yard line. So does St. John's Tipton want to punt this one and try to knock Pike Valley deep in their own end zone, or do you go after this one?
For them, that's not a bad idea, right?
They're going to go for it. Split backs in the backfield. Emerson will go under center and end on each side. Straight drop back. Emerson has pressure, throws it back for the screen. Westling,
no good.
It is incomplete. Boy, if Ethan Mahan has a head looking at the football and not necessarily Josh Westling, Ethan might have actually picked that one off.
He might have.
But on the other hand, he was also looking to take the head off of, I believe, Josh Westling.
Yeah.
Ethan was flying at the ball that time.
I'm going to make a mental note and remember not to make Ethan mad at the next family reunion because I can see what he does on the football field. I don't want to be around him without pads on.
Pike Valley will take over 1st and 10. They want a double end around. Mahan back to Barrett and going to get snowed under for a loss of 5. Good in theory. They actually split Mahan all the way back. They split Mahan out to the right, split Barrett out to the left. Brandon end around with Mahan. He pitched it back to Barrett. I'm not sure if that was eventually supposed to be a pass or not.
Yeah.
Boy, if it was, that wasn't going to work. It's a loss of 4 on the play. But we're going to try this formation again. Barrett split way to the left. And they're going to fake the end around. Coster will keep. He breaks the tackle, goes upfield, breaks another tackle. He is out of bounds inside of Blue Jay territory and out at the 29-yard line. That is a carry on the play of, let's call it, 17 yards on the play.
That is the nice. That is the best run he's had tonight. In fact, he's only carried 4 times.
And call me crazy, but I think Mr. Coster just endeared himself to every Pike Valley fan here.
Yeah.
That was quite the run by the sophomore. Option play right side. Barrett takes the pitch back, has a little seam, bounces off one, spins forward, penalty flag comes down, and Coster on his back at the line of scrimmage as he got popped on the option pitch, and a penalty flag thrown against St. John's. Coach Melby out to look at his sophomore quarterback, though. Barrett tackled there at the 22-yard line. They're going to march off 5 yards. Maybe a face mask against
That's kind
St.
of what
John's,
I'm wondering.
So 5 yards. But the concern now for Pike Valley is the well-being of Lane Coster, who lies on his back at about the St. John 31-yard line.
Kind of nice they've got an assistant coach who just happens to be the EMS director over at Belleville. He can check those things out and, tell them whether or not that's serious.
Yeah, well, one thing we did check right away apparently was the feet. Both feet kicked out there. Lane will trot off the field under his own power. You're right. That does help there.
Mr. Don Lieb.
Down out there to check everything out. We saw him, Don, stretching out Derek Barrett earlier in the game. So a new quarterback now for Pike Valley. And it is Thomas Rugg who will take the center snap this time. 1st and 10 for Pike Valley at the St. John 17-yard line. Barrett, toss sweep, right side, cutting up the field, bouncing outside. Barrett will score for Pike Valley. Nice touchdown run. It covers 18 yards for Derek Barrett, his 2nd score of the ball game. Do not count out this Pike Valley team. They do not stop fighting. 18 yards it covered. That run by Derek Barrett, it comes at 9:35 of the 4th quarter.
That's his 35th run for 168 yards.
That's a lot of yards. And he dots the I once again. Play action. Rugg wants to throw it. Man is open. Peterson has it. Conversion is good. 46-24 our score. St. John's by 22 now. We come back with 9:35 left in the 4th quarter after this.
W. Rex Woods CPA are proud supporters of our area schools and say good luck to the Republic County Buffaloes as they compete in their fall sports competition. And W. Rex Woods reminds you that they can take care of your individual and business taxes, accounting, and payroll. You'll like their services from W. Rex Woods, CPA in Belleville, a proud sports booster here on KR 92. Randy Paw and the staff of Tibbetts Fisher Funeral Home of Belleville, Kansas would like to say good luck to the Republic County Buffaloes and all area schools during their fall sports season. The student athletes are hardworking and dedicated in their endeavors. Tibbetts Fisher Funeral Home wishes the best for each student athlete this fall sports season. A proud sports booster here on KR 92, it's Tibbetts Fisher Funeral Home in Belleville.
Here in Scandia, Pike Valley High School, the Panthers have fought back to within 22. It's 46-24. St. John's tipped it. 9:35 left in the 4th quarter. Got a score update from Belleville. The Republic County Buffs trailing Beloit 50-0. That game has ended the 4th quarter. We figured it would be a little rough, but hey, good news. It's not 72-6.
That's right,
like it was last year.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Small baby steps, and like we saw in the first 2 weeks. Republic County comes into this week 0-2 by a grand total of 4 points.
Exactly.
And 1 game in double overtime.
They are fighters.
So you got to be you got to be thinking that the Buffaloes may be looking good. Kraus wants an onside kick. Ball is loose. Ball's still loose, and it is covered up by
just about
St. John's. Dylan Cross actually actually climbed up the back of Monty Saalfeld to grab it for a second, and Saalfeld actually bumped his head back and knocked the ball loose. Yeah. And then it was recovered by Austin Bouchard of St. John's. Oh, Pike Valley almost had that.
Just about. It was just right on the fingertips.
I tell you what, J.D. Beam was another one that it bounced right over his head.
Yeah.
That's where Cross caught it.
Yeah.
Just a split second.
That'll be a first and 10. I hope Tim got that.
Did you get all that on the replay there, Tim?
Good.
Cool.
Good deal.
So Emerson will go under center. Split backs in the backfield, as we have seen almost exclusively tonight. Toss play. Westling, right side. Has a block. He wants to burst outside. Has a first down before he's popped out of bounds on the far side by the Panther defense. Dylan Cross there to usher him out of bounds, but not before a gain of 13 yards on the play. And down to the Pike Valley 33-yard line goes Josh Westling. And Westling is over 100 yards tonight.
Yeah, 16 carries, 129 yards.
Another 77 by Travis Schroeder.
Yeah.
A lot of yards on the ground tonight for St. John.
Yes, there have been.
9:20 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Split backs behind Emerson, the quarterback. He will give it left side. It's going absolutely nowhere. That time was running back Travis Schroeder. Travis Huber and Derek Barrett say, no, thank you, sir. You may not enter our territory anymore. Loss of one on the play. 2nd and 11 upcoming.
That's the Pike Valley defense that really stands out right there.
Great hit that time and a great fill by Huber and Barrett. So 2nd and 11 upcoming for St. John's. Emerson under center. Split backs behind him. Toss play. Near side. Schroeder tries to get inside. Ball comes free, and it will go out of bounds. Ethan Mahan got a handle on the foot of Travis Schroeder. As he did, the ball just came squirting out of there like a wet bar of soap. It goes out of bounds, and they will mark it actually for a gain of 1. That's where Schroeder lost it, right back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10 upcoming for St. John.
You could see him pushing Mahan away. You know, he was pushing him away, and that's where he messed up. He should have just
got tackled.
Yeah, should just let it happen, you know. Go with the flow.
Split backs for Emerson under center. Drops straight back. Pressure comes. Barrett applies the pressure, passes away, and incomplete. And Dylan Cross applying the defensive coverage, as that one was really not anywhere near Zach Loy, and it's an incomplete in the 4th and 10 upcoming for St. John's. Stops the clock with 8:33 left in the fourth quarter. St. John's, Beloit Tipton 46, Pike Valley 24. 4th and 10 upcoming, and well, I don't believe St. John's shows any sign of wanting to not go for this. They're going to split a receiver, Garrett Greif, out to the left side. And a pass is caught, hook and lateral. It is out of bounds.
Good.
And a great job by the Pike Valley defense. Derek Barrett read that one very well. They tried to run the hook and ladder, as throwing that one was Matt Burrow initially. Threw it out to Westling, or excuse me, he threw it out to Garrett Greif, who tried to ladder it back to Westling. Westling never got a handle on it. Goes out of bounds, and Pike Valley takes over after the stop on downs. 1st and 10 from Pike Valley from their own 27-yard line. It is still Thomas Ruck, the quarterback under center. He will turn. Play action. Looking to throw it. Out into the flat. Mahan has it. He's got a first down. He's got a foot race near sideline and down to the 25-yard line. 27 yards on the pass play from Thomas Ruck to Ethan Mahan. Great pass by Ruck to just drop it over the linebacker and underneath the safety. And then nice move by Mahan to work back into the middle and then back out to the sideline as he gets down to the 26-yard line of St. John's. So the Panthers putting a little something together here. Double tight end set. Toss play right side. Barrett wants to cut up. Now back out. Gets down to the 20. He picks up 6. Garrett Greif there for the stop for St. John's.
That worked for you there.
Sure. Okay. You know what? How about we go all the way over there with
There we go.
Mr. Rugg.
Yeah. He needs his own.
Pass like that, you bet. We'll give him his own. We'll move a couple of stats over there now. 2 for 2 for 29 yards. Rugg wants to throw it again. Mahan is there again, but that one a little bit over the outstretched arms. And Ethan goes about, what, 6'1", 6 footish?
Yeah, I think, isn't he?
He needed about
5'11".
5'11".
Cox is saying here.
Come on, give him his cleats on concrete.
Now, I'm 5'9", and I know he towers over me, so he's a big boy.
Third down, let's call it 4 to go.
I think I've shrunk in my old age. I have osteoporosis.
It happens. Barrett dots the I. Toss sweep. Barrett has it, fumbles the ball, and Zach Loy has it for St. John's. And Derek Barrett, the guy coming up and saying, man, I should have had that one. He had actually a little bit of room to run to the outside that time, had he got that one. But in fact, maybe he saw too much open space in front of him.
Yeah,
and bobbled the exchange on the toss. And the turnover goes back to St. John's. 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays as Emerson will go back under center. Schroeder and Wesleyan split in the backfield. Emerson wants to pass. Pressure again, fires it downfield. It is knocked away at the last second by Dylan Cross. A great defensive play as the Panther defense, boy, right up the gut was coming to host the Panthers. Barrett was in there along, I think, with Alex Howard. Came free right up the gut, and Emerson kind of had to throw it off his back foot. Didn't get enough zip on it, and Cross comes over and great play, knocks that one away.
Yep.
Split backs again in the backfield. Emerson under center. Pike Valley showing blitz. They will give it right side, and that is Schroeder. He will spin his way across the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. Spinning him down was Lane Coster. So good to see Lane back out there. He was popped down on an option pitch earlier in this quarter, but back out there now playing his normal safety spot. 3rd down and 6 yards to go for St. John's after that 4-yard gain. Split backs again. Emerson under center. Toss play right side. Wesleyan looking for the outside. Now cuts upfield. Has first down yardage as he gets across the 35 and out to the 37-yard line. A pickup. Actually, where they mark him down, they're going to call it a gain of 8 yards on the play. Mark him just across the 35-yard line. He got the first down by 1. 6:47 to play. Clock stops because the ball carrier was out of bounds.
Yeah.
Across the side. 46-24 our score. St. John's tipped in with the lead over Pike Valley. Stay tuned after the conclusion of this game at 10:05. We will have the Kansas High School scoreboard show right here on KR92. That is Schroeder, a direct snap into the backfield. He'll pick up 6 and go into Pike Valley territory. Derek Barrett, Ethan Mahan in on the stop for the Panther D. Actually, let's call it a gain of 5. How about that? 2nd down and 5 to go. Just a football length across midfield into Panther territory. So unless something really crazy happens in the last 6 minutes and 18 seconds, St. John's is going to be 3-0 on the season, though they give up their first 24 points of the season.
Yeah.
Pike Valley will be 0-2. And looking ahead to next week's game against Axtell. Emerson hands it off to Wesleyan over the right side, and he will maybe get 1, and that is it. Derek Barrett in on the stop. Josh Krause also off the bottom of the pile for Pike Valley, along with Alex Howard. 3rd down and 4 yards to go. Ball is marked at the Panther 39-yard line. The St. John's Blue Jays need to get it just inside the 35. 5:32 to play in the 4th quarter, and the clock counting. Split to the right. Toss play, end around. Coming back near side. Schroeder spins off the tackle. And where is the spot? The officials walking in just shy of the 35. So this one, they're going to call 4th down. So he is just about a football length shy was Travis Schroeder on the end around that time.
Awful close.
4th and a football length upcoming for St. John's Tipton. I understand. Republic County Beloit just went final 58-0.
Yeah, Beloit. That's what we're hearing here.
So word upstairs. Right side, nothing doing on 4th and 1. The Pike Valley D gets in there first. Tim Peterson first. Josh Krause in there. Ethan Mahan all in there to make sure Travis Schroeder got stopped in his tracks. That Panther defense, Nick, was in the backfield as fast as Schroeder got the handoff.
I tell you, in this second half, that defense has made leaps and bounds, and I mean, they are really making things happen.
They have only given up 8 points.
Yep.
This entire second half so far. Scoring 8 themselves. So we're at a stalemate here. And how different might things be if St. John's does not score at the buzzer of the first half?
Exactly. It could be a totally different ball game
to
right
22
now.
at the time. Coster back in the ball game. He wants to throw. Has a man. It is caught. Dylan Cross. He's going to go. 5. Touchdown. Pike Valley. It will cover 42 yards for Pike Valley. Perhaps I speak too soon. The Panthers within 16 and a conversion upcoming.
Gonna have to have that young man in here.
Coster to Cross. 42 yards on the score. Shame on me, I know.
You speak too soon.
I do. So now Thomas Rugg will go deep man I formation. Coster will go under center. Turn, play action. Coster wants to throw it, chucks it in the flat. It is caught. What a great catch by Dylan Cross. Coster had to duck underneath the defense and just threw it towards the back pylon. The defense was there. They tried to swat at it, and Peterson or Cross all of a sudden the hands pop up, and there it was. So, how about this? 14-point deficit, 4:33 left, 4th quarter.
This is making out to be a very
interesting ball game. Kind of exciting.
It has been.
How about a quick timeout, the ensuing kickoff? Back after this.
The days are getting cooler, and that means the furnace will soon be in use. Better call Tebow Plumbing Company in Cortland. They're your local Lennox dealer, which means they only carry the finest parts. Lennox heating systems are quiet and efficient, which saves you money. Call 374-4275 today to schedule your appointment. Tebow Plumbing in Cortland, your local Lennox dealer, proud supporters of the Pike Valley Panthers and all area schools this fall sports season.
If you're looking to buy a new home or property or looking to sell, you contact John or Heath Ryan or Jack Collins at the Realty Associates, 1906 Main in Belleville, or call them 527-2983, 888-811-5297 toll free. Stop by and see their listings. The Realty Associates in downtown Belleville would like to wish Republic County Buffaloes, the Pike Valley Panthers, and all area schools the best of luck in all of your fall sports and activities. Realty Associates, Belleville.
Back here in Scandia, things have gotten interesting. St. John's 46, Pike Valley 32. Josh Krause, can they convert on what is sure to be an onside kick here? He steps into it, high end over end, bounding down the field, picked up by Brent Emerson. He is just going to fall down at the 28-yard line as Tim Peterson was there to make sure that he did get to the ground. So now if you're Pike Valley, 4.5 minutes left.
Yeah.
How about this? Pike Valley is 4 for 4 on conversions tonight. 4 touchdowns and 4 two-point conversions. 32 to 46 is our score. In fact, all night long we've only had 1 stop on a conversion.
That's right.
By these teams. Sometimes we have seen, last week we saw the difference in the Republic County and Ellsworth game. But almost perfect tonight for Pike Valley.
Yeah.
They want the ball back now. Wesleyan will take the toss sweep right side. Wrangled up and thrown for a gain of 3 on the play. Alex Howard, who has made some fine defensive plays here in this second half, jumping around, getting his teammates excited over there, and it's a gain of 4, 2nd and 6 upcoming. Play stayed in bounds, so the clock runs. Pike Valley does have 2 timeouts left, so Gavin Colson checking into the ballgame for the Pike Valley defense now. 2nd down and 6 to go. And Emerson taking the sweet time that he knows he has with that 14-point lead. Split backs behind him. Emerson goes under center now, calling out signals. Will turn, give it up the gut. Nothing doing that time for the first man through, Travis Schroeder. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. Mahan in on the tackle again. Like we said, he had 18 total tackles against Lynn.
Yeah.
He's got to be at least close to that here.
I would say so. We'll have to check and see with their stats down there.
3rd down and 5 yards to go for St. John's. This is a big play for the Pike Valley defense.
Very
down
big.
2 scores, 3:15 and counting, 4th quarter. Emerson keeping an eye on that clock, figuring out when he's got to go under center. Now he does, as the official counting off the last 5 seconds. Just does get it off. Schroeder hitting the backfield, and he will go nowhere. Pike Valley takes an immediate timeout. Barrett, Huber, Mahan in on the stop. 4th and 3 upcoming. 3:03 to play. Pike Valley takes one of their final 2 timeouts. As Schroeder was stopped up. Now, St. John's.
Yeah.
Do they punt it? Make Pike Valley drive along field? Do you go for it? Maybe get stopped if Pike Valley is short field. I'm thinking this is probably punt time.
I think it probably is too, but we've seen them go for it the majority of the time tonight. So it's hard to tell what's going to happen here.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Has St. John's punted tonight?
We can look here. No, they have.
Still don't think
They have not.
They have not punted
at all this season. Is that right?
Not at all this season.
Not at all.
Have not punted yet this season. So haven't had a chance to practice it in a game.
Yeah,
shall we say?
Yeah.
So things interesting.
Very.
With 3:03 to play. Who does the punting? If St. John's. They're not dropping anybody back. If you're Pike Valley's defensive line, though, you got to be very wary of a hard count.
Yep.
5 yards would give St. John's a first down here. Pike Valley has everybody up on D. Long count, toss sweep. Wesley, right side, cuts upfield, has the first down, and he spins inbounds at the 35-yard line. A 10-yard gain on 4th and 4. Toss sweep to the far side, and St. John's maybe have just sealed it up.
Mr. Westling has carried it 20 times tonight for 151 yards.
So the clock rolls as Westling was tackled inbounds, so they stopped momentarily to set the chains, and now the clock rolling with 2:40 to play in the 4th quarter. Brent Emerson keeping an eye on that back judge, and when he starts his count, he's going under center. Starts the count on the last 7 seconds of the play clock. Gives it to Schroeder, left side, puts his head down. He barrels down to the 30-yard line. Mahan, yet another tackle. Also Jeremy Rice and Tim Peterson in on the stop for the Panthers. Time is of the essence. 2:15 and counting. In the 4th quarter, 14-point deficit for Pike Valley. 2nd down and 3 yards to go. Emerson again bringing the Blue Jays to the line, making sure he takes as much time as possible. The back judge with the count. Gets the snap off. Westling wants a toss play, right side. Turning outside, he got the first down. Leaned back as Travis Huber tried to grab the back of the pads. He did, but as he did, the feet kept going for Westling, and he kind of limbos his way.
Yes, he did.
Here a first down. In fact, he did get a first down.
How low can you go?
Well, just low enough to get a first down, apparently. And with 1:30, I'm sure that first down almost assuredly now has finished this just about up for St. John's as they look to improve to 3-0 on their season. Pike Valley going to be 0-2. A date with Axtell next week.
Yeah.
See, Axtell, not a bad football team at all. Emerson under center. He will turn, give it to Schroeder. Left side, puts his head down, trying to bounce outside. He does. It's a foot race now, and Jeremy Rice pulls him down at the 4-yard line. If Rice doesn't hold on for dear life, Schroeder would have scored his 3rd rushing and 4th overall touchdown here tonight. That carry does put Schroeder over 100 yards, if I'm not mistaken, though, Nick.
Yep.
down to the 4 from the, where were we? 17-yard line?
Yeah.
13-yard carry there.
Sounds about right to me.
St. John's, with 50 seconds on the clock, they have to snap it probably one more time. Emerson taking a look at that back judge. The count is on as he goes under center. But that one, didn't get that one in time, but the 5 yards is not much of an issue for St. John's. They will stop the clock with 34 seconds after.
55 yards.
Does move the ball back just inside the 10-yard line. Clock will start on the snap after that penalty. So St. John's will get at least this snap, and with the back split and very close to the line of scrimmage, Brent Emerson will take a knee. And Pike Valley, they're going to take the last time out. You can't take it to next week, so you never know. A fumble, and you just never know.
Anything can happen.
Pike Valley will take their final timeout. We will as well. We'll come back with 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Love's Auto Supply, your CarQuest dealer in downtown Belleville, wishes the Republic County Buffaloes and all area schools the best of luck this fall sports season. When needing automotive tools, parts for your vehicle, or even cleaning items to keep your vehicle looking its very best, stop by Love's Auto Supply. Their experienced staff will set you up with what you need. If they don't have it for you, they can get it. That's at Love's Auto Supply, your CarQuest dealer in downtown Belleville, a proud sports booster here on KR92.
Nick, this one almost assuredly wrapped up. You got to be thinking St. John's Tipton taking one more knee to kill this clock.
Sure.
Yeah. Got to love the fight from Pike Valley.
Oh, boy, yeah.
32 points after scoring only 12 against Lynn 2 weeks ago. That was a rough game. A lot of penalties, too many turnovers for Pike Valley.
Yeah.
Much better tonight. This is a team that theoretically could still do something. Wesleyan wants a toss sweep, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds at the 2 or 3 yard line. Pike Valley defenders lying on the ground on the far side. Josh Krause, Dylan Cross there to usher Wesleyan out of bounds. But boy, the effort is certainly nothing to scoff at here today.
Exactly. These boys have fought hard all night.
24 seconds left, and we'll see if St. John's wants to take the knee and end this game, or if they're going to, they're still lined up in there, shall we say, pretty close to normal split back position. Emerson will go under center, and he will give it to Schroeder, who has popped in the backfield and stopped for a loss. Denied the end zone, and who makes that stop? That is Tim Peterson, who will make the stop on what will turn out to be the final play of the game, a loss on the play of 2. And so a moral victory here tonight for the Pike Valley Panthers. St. John's Beloit Tipton 46, Pike Valley 32. The Blue Jays improved to 3-0 on the season. Pike Valley 0-2 on the 2008 campaign. Nick and I are going to step aside for a quick timeout. We're going to go down to the field, have a word with Pike Valley coach Don Melby. We'll come back upstairs, do some post-school football on KR92.
Pike de Pork of Belleville will be cooking up their delicious Kansas dirt-grown pork tomorrow along Highway 36 in Belleville at the old ASCS office building just east of the Super 8 Motel in Belleville. A huge variety of mouth-watering pork. Pike de Pork will be cooking up their delicious Kansas dirt-grown pork tomorrow all day long at the old ASCS office building, Highway 36 in Belleville, just east of the Super 8 Motel.
Before you head out on the road for the next big game, you need to make sure your vehicle is safe by taking it to Guile Alignment in Scandia. Terry does everything from oil changes to brake changes and everything in between. He has the latest technology to help you get back on the road in no time flat. Stop in to Guile Alignment, Highway 36 in Scandia, proudly supporting the Pike Valley Panthers this fall sports season.
Jensic Insurance, located on the north side of the square in downtown Belleville, is your agro-national agent, specializing in crop insurance as well as farm, home, auto, life, and health insurance, your complete insurance company. Jensic Insurance invites you to stop by or call for a free insurance quote. They'll be happy to help you out. Jensic Insurance, north side of the square in Belleville, phone 527-5179. Saying good luck to the Republic County Buffaloes and Pike Valley Panthers during their fall sports season.
And 3 total touchdowns scored tonight by Travis Schroeder. 2 on the ground and 1 on a 42-yard punt return. The Pike Valley Panthers, 4 touchdowns and 3 on the ground and 1 through the air. Some nice plays made, especially in the second half. Like Nick said, you know, it was a first game and then a week off. So Pike Valley almost kind of a restart of the season, if you will. Took them a half to really get things going, but that second half, much better. Lots of positives for the Panthers to look at and to try to improve on for next week. Axtell becomes the opponent next week, another very solid team. Coach Melby addressing the team right now, so we're going to step aside for another quick timeout, and we'll be back with the word with the head man of Pike Valley right after this.
Get him an axe, get him an axe, get him an axe. Where? At Right Way, that's where.
I'm Sly, the Right Way guy, inviting anybody with a project in mind to come visit our new store. I can fix you up with an axe or lots of other tools and materials. Right Way Lumber, located 2 miles west of Belleville on Highway 36, where we truly value your business. Phone 527-2831. That's Right Way Lumber, proudly supporting all of our schools in Republic County and wishing good luck to all the students.
Back here at Pike Valley High School and talking now with Pike Valley head coach Don Melby. Coach, hard to say that there's good things that come out of a loss, but boy, against a tough St. John's Tipton game tonight, the guys really kept fighting that second half.
Well, I was proud of the second half, you know, and Coach Burke said it too. Over at Lynn, we kind of came back in that second half. We got the first score, we got back in it a little bit, and then we just kind of collapsed again, and we just kind of caved in against a good team. And, you know, I thought tonight we gave them all we had. We made too many mistakes. If we take a fumble away here or there, we got a real chance to win this game. And against a team as good as St. John's Tipton, to spot them 30 points in the first, 15 minutes or less, I mean, it was early in the second quarter, and we're down 30-0. A lot of teams could cave, and believe me, I think they would have 45 this at halftime if they could have. And, you know, we fought back. We came out of it. We're just really struggling to get our confidence going against these good teams. We hit it here and there. We got to be a little more consistent. We got to be in better shape. We were tired, but they were tired too. I think by the end of the game, they'd spent about everything they had.
Yeah, and Nick mentioned it just after that game. This tonight was almost a restart of the season. You have the first game against Lynn, but then you take 2 weeks off. I know you mentioned before we were talking in the pregame, some guys missing some time last week. Derek Barrett was a little dinged up from the first game. So you almost had a restart, and St. John's has 2 games where they hadn't been scored on, that had a lot of momentum coming in, and maybe that momentum kind of carried that first half before the guys really got their footing.
Well, I think so, and you know, they come in with a lot of confidence. They're hitting it on all cylinders, and you know, we were a little flat early, but I mean, they flat executed. They've got such good speed with Westling back there, and as far as I'm concerned, Brent Emerson threw the ball as well tonight as anybody I've seen for a long time. Even when he threw it off the run, even when he jumped up in the air, he pretty much put the ball right where it needed to be. I think our pass defense was a little better. We still got to get better, and I think we got a little better as the game went on. We covered a little bit better. Maybe they just got tired of running up and down the field a little bit, but we got a little bit better. But he put it where the receivers were. They hit the outs on some of those down on the ends, and Loy's a good receiver. Greif's a good receiver. They've got 5 really good skilled people. You know, now whether if they can stay healthy, they're going to be darn tough to deal with. But, you know, if they lose somebody, I don't know where they're going to go with that. You can see a little bit in the second half when they set out a couple of people. They're not quite as potent, but they executed, I thought, awfully well on the passing game, and that sweep right, we just didn't have an answer for it. And part of that's blocking. You know, he talked about, well, we need a little bigger guards. Well, I don't know. When they ran that sweep right, you could see that wall moving, and they moved the line of scrimmage, and we just could not stop it. We tried several different people over there, and you could see Westling just kind of floating along. He reminded me a lot of the way that Wes Clark used to be. He didn't run as hard as he could run from the beginning. he let his blockers get out and get it, and then he would kick in the afterburners and get around that corner. And that's tough to beat. That's really tough to beat. And, our safety's got to come up a little better. They got to come up and read that. But we just didn't get that done, and that gave them some first downs. I thought we had them on the ropes there a little bit with 3 or 4 minutes left, and they drove the ball down, got a couple more first downs, and almost put the ball in the end zone again. So,
Coach, talk a little bit about your offense. Before the game, we were talking about your quarterback, Lane Coster, just a sophomore. You mentioned that Lynn and practice had made some plays that make you go, wow, this guy's pretty good, and then made some, as you said, sophomore mistakes. First half, some sophomore mistakes, but second half, it looked like things started to click a little bit.
Yeah, I thought he threw the ball pretty well. I was really proud of Lane, and you're right, it was a little more of that tonight. He had a couple of nice runs. He ran over somebody over here on the side, as a sophomore, and a lot of sophomores won't do that. He made a couple of throws he shouldn't have made, and he got by with a couple that he probably shouldn't have made. He floated one up there that probably should have been picked off. But, he made some passes and made some scores, and he's going to make some plays with us, and we're going to have to live with that a little bit. I'll tell you another guy that I was really, really proud of tonight, and that was Jeremy Rice. He hasn't seen a lot of time. He went with us Monday night to a JV game and just kind of got a little confidence going. And, he's not very physical or anything like that, but he is a whale of a kid. And he came in and he played his heart out tonight. He made a nice catch for a touchdown. He played some good defense. He got an interception. He gave us a lot, and that's something that we didn't really expect. But, that's all we're going to ask the kids is to come out and do their best. And everybody else, too. I mean, our guys are pretty spent. They're tough. But, hopefully the thing I worry about is we can't let this 0-2, and we don't have an easy one. We talked about next week, Axtell. They were 0-2 going in the night and played Frankfort tonight. Whether they won or lost, you look at that and say, oh, well, we get a break. Their 2 losses came against Baileyville, who's a state-ranked power, and Clifton Clyde, who we know how strong they are. It's not going to be easy next week, but maybe we can build a little bit on the second part of this game and coming back and hopefully maybe get a win under us. And if we don't, and we played 3 solid teams like this in the pre-district schedule, if we can stay healthy, if we can come along and get a little bit better, that can't do nothing but help us in our district play.
That district, Clifton Clyde is in there. Lincoln is down to 8-man for the first time this year. Rock Hills beat soundly in the first week by the St. John's team, and then they turned around and beat Tesca. Like we said, this is a very stacked district.
And Lakeside's not a bad team. We're going to have that, and but I still feel we're very capable of coming out of that district, and we've just got to keep building on what we've got. We've got to keep getting better and keep our minds about us because, after next week, when we go in the paper, they're going to have clear over to the right side. They may have, 1-2 or 0-3, whatever it is, but on the left side where the districts start, we're going to be 0-0. And the kids got to buy into that because we've had a couple of tough losses to start with here.
Coach, earlier tonight, in fact, I think it was the very first offensive snap, Tyler Tebow went down. Do we know anything about what happened?
I haven't heard anything. Don Lieb told me he brought him over to the sideline and his pain wouldn't get better. He was in a lot of pain. He said he heard it pop. They took him to the hospital, but I have not heard a word back from anything. And it may be one of those things that you won't know. We may not know for a few days because if it's a ligament or if it's a tendon or anything like that, you're not going to see it on x-rays. You're going to have to see it on an MRI or you're going to have to see it on something else. And we hope it's not serious. He played hard that first week and he worked his way. He didn't start the first week against Lynn, and then he played hard and got himself back into a starting lineup and then go down that early. That's going to be disappointing. But that's life too, and we've talked about kids. You got to play every game like it might be your last because you never know if you're going to get hurt. You never know what's going to happen, and I think he was trying to do that. And we're just hoping and praying that he's okay and that he'll be able to come back and help us because he will help us in the last part of the season if he can.
Coach Don Melby, it's always a pleasure. Thanks a lot for the time, and the best of luck the rest of the season.
Well, thanks, Eric. And again, we appreciate you guys coming over and doing the game, and we really want to thank our sponsors for being able to put us on the air. And again, I'm just going to say it. I was proud of my team tonight. Not necessarily the way we started, but we didn't fold, and we came back and gave them a game in the end of it. And, if we can build on that, I think we'll be better.
That is Pike Valley coach Don Melby. We are going to take another quick break. And